hour, you got to wait 48 hours. I might be able to do some motor work. But body-wise, bodies, I can't do nothing.
Hey, Booster. Hey, Mark.
If you go back up here, October before it starts pouring down the rain, you need to be having some stuff on for sure.
All right, Bruce. Hey, Daryl Hutchings. Doing good, Mark. Hey, Britta. Hey, Jimmy. Y'all are more welcome to join. Hop on in.
Good
Hey,
evening.
Pappy.
What's up, John? How's your evening starting?
Fine.
What you working on?
I think Mark Reynolds. Yeah, here's the glass. Pappy.
Oh, cool. Glad they made it. Glad they made it. Good evening,
Yeah, I
brother.
got that Chevelle.
I picked me up a couple new kits today. Michael's had theirs on 40%, so I just run in there and I picked up a couple. I got the Revell 69 Nova and the Revell 32 Ford 5 window. What's up, Mark? Hey, Bruce. Daryl.
Hey,
How are
Joe
you, sir?
Barado.
Jimbo. Little Jimmy. Hey, Jar.
Hey, Mike.
Joe. I don't know about you, Joe. I know you said you lived over in Gainesville yesterday evening. It's raining over my way. It's probably headed your way. How about it, Minnie Mike? Just raining. That's it. Raining like a cow peeing on flat
I
rock.
got rain.
You got rain too, John?
Yeah, I got rain. For me, it's going to rain all day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rain up to about noon around here, and then it goes up. If anyone gets the 76 Chevy truck for under $10, let me know. You talking about the step side, Mike? Sunny and 75. I think that's the step side. Yeah, I think that's the step side. It's headed your way, Joe. If you're over in toward Gainesville, I mean it's pouring down here. I need to do some seatbelts tonight.
I think today in about your area, maybe Mississippi, Alabama area, y'all got some storms.
Yeah. What do you think about that kit, John?
I've had this for a little while.
Maybe.
Building for my own dragster group build.
Had a 76 back in the 80s. I had no Ford truck back in the 80s. Well, I'm gonna need to take that out or glue it in. That's what I probably need to do is glue it in. Get it. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, man. I think you're at Gary's up at I think he's at Roanoke this evening, or he's headed to Roanoke in the morning. They got the big MDA show in Roanoke. I wish I could have made it this year. One of these years I'm gonna make it up there. Mine was a plow truck. Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, Jamie G? What's happening, brother?
This is all I've done right now.
Yeah, that's the hard part right there. Is all that one frame, or did you have to do all that?
No, I had to put it together.
Yeah, I thought that one did that.
I already got the transmission and rear end in.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I like it.
Thank you. I'm building it off the box art.
Yeah. Those are Pepe, I emailed Matt about your email address. Okay, yeah, I do. I haven't had a chance, Joe, to talk to him this last couple of days. I've been really busy. Those seatbelts, the seatbelts molded into that, ain't they?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Gary lives in Roanoke. That's right. I forgot. What engine's in that thing? Oh crap! Is it a Hemi?
Yeah.
Thought so. Yeah, Gary, I forgot you're up there in Roanoke. Magic Mike, I gotta watch that video. I hadn't watched it yet. I seen it pop up, but I had to go in and do something called work today. So just getting ready for some modeling tonight. Awesome, Jamie. Jonathan, your tribute to Senior. Man, I tell you, I love that song that you picked. That's always been one of my favorite Vince Gill songs, and I tell you that was. You did good in your choice. Did good.
Yeah, use a shop card, a picture of him, a picture of his profile picture, and then I did a little small thing from one of his.
Did good. I'm sure he's up there grinning like a possum eating sweet potato right now. I'm going to have to go off. I'm going to have to mute my mic in a minute. I got to do some grinding.
I wonder how fast these old school top fuel tractors can go.
You wonder what now? I didn't hear you. What?
How fast these old school top fuel dragsters can go.
Oh man, they were.
Or how fast?
They were doing pretty fast back in the day. Them old top fuels, they were. You have to look back some of the times that like Big Daddy Don Gartlett's and some of them guys ran. I think they were running like 150. I remember when top fuel first broke. Well, rails especially. I remember when they broke the 200 mile per hour mark. Man, that was something.
Now today they go like 330 miles per hour in like 3 seconds.
200, John said. All right, what am I looking for? That's right there. Let's see him.
So, judging from the look with the seat, looks like you put your legs kind of like underneath the rear end to get to the pedals. I thought you sat on top. I thought you sat on top of the rear.
No, You're actually straddling the rear differential. So if that rear differential explodes, they gonna change. It's gonna change you from a boy to a girl real quick. John says funny cars back in the day ran a Hemi and ran a Hemi and a 727 Trans. Crazy, they ran anywhere from 180 to 190. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember.
Hey, Fafa.
What's up, Fafa? Rear motors came to do a blown disc taking off half of Don's foot. I remember that. That's the reason Big Daddy Don, Mr. Gartlett's, he was such an innovative drag racer. he changed he changed drag racing altogether. He designed the first rear engine car,
Hey.
which has probably saved a lot of lives. Hey, Stephen Haynes. How are you, sir? What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute, Jonathan. So if you need me, just holler. I'm gonna do some grinding right quick. All right.
Pappy, Joe Barado is wondering what you're working on.
I am working on one of the new J.R. Salvino's Wes's Model Car Corners open wheel modified kit. I'll show you the box art to it here in a minute, y'all. Hang loose. I think it's laying over here in the floor. Yeah, way over here in the floor. Almost in the floor. That's it right there. I think it's going to be upside down. Yep, it is upside down. Let me do it the other way. That one right there. This is the Fleming family racing. This is a good kit. This is very, very close. It goes together well. It's just you better be on the money when you build the frame and everything. So, but that's what I've been working on this for probably about 2 or 3 weeks now. Just hadn't made a whole lot of progress. Mike, go ahead and get you one. I'm here to tell you they're fun, but you better be on the money when you build the frame. I mean, there's no room for error. All right, let's see if that's gonna fit. Probably not, but Jesus, really? I guess I'm gonna have to take more of that off. Let's see why I can't. Let's see. What's up, Leon? How you tonight, buddy?
It should be a good build, low par nut.
Joe, I'm taking my time. It's I want to do this is going to be one of my. I'm trying to. They got all the panels, which I've got the frame done. We got all the front end as far as the rack and pinion, the suspension. Got the suspension finished up last night on it. Got the brakes, the rotors, whole 9 yards, done with it. Kind of doing some things here on the interior. I'm gonna end up putting some put some seat belts in the racing bucket here. Probably tomorrow night we're gonna on Brian's live. I'm gonna do the decals. which with the I've already got the side panels, and I'm gonna let everybody guess what color I did the side panels. Of course, I went with a box art that appeals to me the best, and of course it's the red. But I did these in.
Hey Ted, I know Mandarin's in the background. Hey Leon, and
Hey man,
Papa.
but that's one of the side panels. That's the roof panel. That's the front hood assembly right there. Mm-hmm. And last but not least, we got the front cowl, which
Figure.
we got the I did the opening on it, and I'm gonna do some photo etch. I'm gonna do some photo etch grill work in here. So, but tomorrow night we'll probably be doing this. Probably doing all the decals on Brian's tomorrow night. I'm gonna have to do some paying attention. What's up, Ted? Had to go back to work today with a sore finger.
Pappy, for me, I don't know if everybody else can tell, but you're cutting in and out when you speak.
Am I really? Wait a minute, let me hit my.
Yeah.
How about that? Maybe that could be. Hold on. Let me plug back in. There we go. I think my plug was loose. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Where did you see it on YouTube, or have you been to one of the shows that we've been to? If you're out on the Gainesville side, you might have seen Acme or South Carolina or somewhere. Happy as a real. What's an ABA? What's ABA mean? I'm still cutting out.
Yeah.
Bad? Really? Tell you what, let me you just messing with me, ain't you?
Maybe hop out and hop back in, maybe.
Yeah, let me do that. I'll be right back. I'll check my connections too.
All right.
Mark said everything was good. He said it might be your connection though. Are you doing that on your phone, Jonathan?
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. You might be if you got bad weather going through. Yeah, you see you're cutting out a little bit on my end too. So anywho. Okay, Joe. Yeah. Well, thank you. I don't know about me being an American badass with bills. I used to do something else for a living. I thought that's what he was referring to. Oh gosh. Pappy, you sound good on my end. That's kind of weird. Magic Mike or Mini Mike.
Yeah, you're not cutting out now for me.
I might have had a bad connection. I went back there and pushed in some stuff too. Okay, well, let's do a little bit more grinding. Magic Mike. I am audible. All right, I'm going back. I'm going to mute this thing for a minute while I do some more grinding.
Hey, Richard Thomas.
Okay. Oh, man. Good evening, Richard Thomas. How are you, sir? Joe Barbados. Or Barbado. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to. We are having, there's a model show. I know you're over in the Gainesville, not this weekend, but the next weekend, which will be, I believe it's the 16th in Atlanta. It's actually in Marietta. It's the IPMS AtlantaCon. If you want to, jump in the car. Come on over. It'll be from 9 o'clock to about 4 or 5 o'clock at the Machinist Union Hall over in Marietta, Georgia. So if you can make it to it, love to meet you. I ordered the Swallowtail airbrush this week. Well, Ted, I ordered the Grex Trillium, the TG, the gravity feed one. I got it in a fan tip, 0.7. I ordered it with a 0.5 needle in it, and so, but I ordered the 0.7 and a fan tip and all that. So I was hoping it would be in today. When I pulled in this afternoon, I seen a box on the front step, and I was like, "Oh man, it came." Wasn't mine. It was Vicky's. That blowed. So
She stole it from you.
nah. She actually what she ordered was it's called a battery caddy. You can put something we can put our batteries in, and we can check all of our batteries because we need a battery. We ain't never got one, so I've got batteries laying around here, and we just put it in it. That way, I know where they're at. And we can find them real quick. You can put over 100 batteries in this darn thing. All right, let's see if that's gonna go down in there. Oh yeah, almost got it down in there. Probably gonna take a little bit more grinding though. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think so. I think that'll be right there. See if I can get that. You did the same. I looked at those gallery swallowtails, and I don't know. I want something that's gonna, I can get good. If I need parts, I can get it, and I know they make them. But I don't know. Let me know how it works out, Ted. Let me know how they work out. I'll definitely. I'm off to a book and model sale at the Aerodrome on Sunday. Man, that's a boy. I'd like to. That'd be something. Me and my brother. I'm going to try to make that show next weekend. All right, okay, cool, Mike.
I can't promise anything on that, Peppy. I'm trying, but I don't know if I'm going to
Okay.
make it or not.
Right.
Talking about the swallowtail, to stay on topic, I have several friends that are very, very much better with an airbrush than I am. A true artist that paints on models, paints on canvas, paints on all different stuff. He absolutely loves his. Probably the only real catch that he told me about was the only time you can use the fan tip is if you use the 05 needle. It doesn't work because the swallowtail comes with a 2.8. I think it's a 2.8 and a 5 and a 7. And he says the only one that it works on is the 5, which, if I'm doing my math right, that's probably the optimum size for that anyway. But
yeah.
I got a. That's what inspired me to come on. I know I get onto these things all the time, and I feel like I hog up other people's space. So I'm going to try to not do that. But a spray gunner offers this really neat setup that my artist friend I was telling you about showed me, and it's relatively cheap and it's super, super cool. So it's called No Name. So it's not the greatest airbrush in the world, but it comes as a kit, and it comes with a little air. This is an air compressor with a battery in it.
Yeah, it hangs down on it. Yeah, I've seen that at Spray Gunner when I was. Matter of fact, that's where I ordered my Grex from. Was from a Spray Gunner.
Well, what I also liked about them is they offer, at least in this gun, and these do screw on to my gallery stuff for bigger. I mean, maybe painting like a big truck or something, you would need something like that. But I thought for the longest time that the gun screws straight into here like this, so you're waving the. I'm sorry, you can't see it on the phone. I thought I was waving the gun and the battery around. That's not the case. There's a cord. The cord goes to it. The cord's like.
Okay.
Long.
Yeah.
So
okay. So you got to
down and have at it. And this.
Okay. So how long is that?
Let's look. I'm literally.
You're literally opening it. All right, we're getting an open box review tonight.
Our live review.
Hey, good evening. Good evening. Everybody's come in. Lee, there are you tonight, sir?
Hey, Lee.
All right, so I'd say that's 4 foot long.
Oh yeah.
And that comes with the kit. Doesn't mean you can't get a bigger one.
Yeah.
But it's a variable pressure, 2 batteries. And the cups, the airbrush, I would compare it to the 68s that I use from Gallery, but just a standard little. I think it's a 3. I had to look at the instructions, but I think it's probably a 3, an 03 needle. I really didn't even care. Not that I won't use it, but I didn't care about the airbrush. It was this battery or this compressor and the battery, and dude, $85.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
It wasn't cheap, but I mean, it wasn't like dirt cheap. Rechargeable. It comes with a recharger, an extra battery, a cleaner kit. I didn't think it was horrible for that kind of money.
Yeah. No, I agree with what Mark just said. A good paint job doesn't come from the spray gun or the airbrush. It's the user. Amen. And that is so true.
Amen.
Because some of my earlier paint jobs that, I was learning airbrushing and learning the techniques and the mixing ratios and the air pressures and everything. That's the science right there to a good paint job. A lot of people, I'm trying to watch the chat too. A lot of people, when they reach out to me, like on, either on my YouTube channel or Instagram or Facebook.
Not going to let us in.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what happened there.
It's Jamie G. Well, Jamie G trying to get in.
Okay.
I know.
And as soon as he came in,
he's probably having some technical difficulties. He's at the bench tonight. That's cool.
Technical. Check on that.
But a lot of people, when they reach out to me about, what am I doing wrong with my airbrush? Well, the first thing I suggest is throw out airbrush in the garbage and master the rattle can.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Master that rattle can first. That's the biggest thing. Once you start learning, as far as a lot of people, when they're spraying, they spray right up on it. They're putting like a ton of paint on there. Hold that thing out 12 inches and just let the mist hit it. That's how paint, when it hits a body, you're actually atomizing the paint, but it's the mist that you're building up, you ain't building it up layer by layer by being thick. That's orange peel.
Yeah, and that's where I made my mistake on the Volkswagen. If you look real close at it, I was with an airbrush. I was too far away. So with the paint being lacquer paint, not being acrylic, and not being like a spray can that comes out, because a spray can, you're right, you hold it 10, 12 inches away.
Yeah.
And you get a really good covering, and you don't like bury your door handles or your body lines.
Or your body lines or anything like that.
When you switch to the upgraded paint, like the lacquers, your MCWs, of course, scalefinishes.com. Don't forget to go to scalefinishes.com, put in Outlaw 10, get your 10% discount. When you start using quality paints, then you have to, I see it.
Right. Yeah.
But then you do have to adjust how you do it and your pressures. But that's just it. I agree with you, Pappy, 100%. Start with a rattle can, master that, and then come in at ground level with your airbrush. But for the most part, airbrushes, it's usually not the airbrush, in my experience, especially my experience, because I'm the guy. It's usually not the airbrush that's made the mistake. It's probably the guy ran out of skill, and that's exactly what keeps happening to me.
Yep.
See? There's Jackie boy.
What is going on, Jamie?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm doing, brother. Who you got in there with you?
My grandson, Jack.
Oh, hey, buddy.
He wants to do his car that Rusty sent him, but I think it's too much. But old Tom sent him a couple of these little planes. So he wants to do one of his planes.
He's gonna dig in, man. He's gonna dig those.
So which one you want?
That's awesome.
He wants this. He loves green too. Old Tom sent him this.
Oh man, that's cool. Old Tom.
So I think we're gonna fart around with that tonight. I think.
Cool. Get him started early.
Oh, he's always when I'm here. He's always on the bench with me.
Cool. That's cool. That's awesome.
He's only almost 3, but he's asking a question. What's that? What are you doing, Pop? What are you doing? He loves bikes.
That's how you learn. Learn.
I got to take him down at least once a week to let him sit on our bikes, mine and my son's bikes.
Yeah.
So,
Jamie, I'm sorry I was slow.
We'll be here. I know I'm getting some bad internet connections. We're having a bit of a storm.
Yeah, but, we are too down
we'll be here
here
watching if we get kicked out. So we're gonna see if he wants to try to build this plane with him. Say hi to everybody, Jax. Say hi. That's Mike.
What's up, Jax?
Say hi to Mike.
Hey, Jack.
Fred.
What's going on, buddy?
Jonathan. Who's the other one? Joey. He likes Charlie Mack, though. He loves Charlie Mack.
Everybody loves Charlie Mack.
Charlie Mack is cool.
Queen's in there?
Yeah, Queen's in there. Yep.
So's in there?
Yep.
Okay. Coke's in there too?
Yeah.
Sofa there too?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's open it up.
He's so cute.
Okay, move over. So we can, yeah, let's look in the camera there.
Okay, Lee. We'll see you. Lee, tomorrow night.
Say hi
join
to
us.
everybody in YouTube land.
Yeah. Lee, tomorrow night. Join us on Brian's and get your best senior story ready and come on share it with us tomorrow night, 6 o'clock our time.
We'll be looking for you, Lee.
I'll have to go on there with them. Best senior story.
We all got to meet with Jamie.
That'll all be good.
I still remember that night when I was there. Andrew was there. We were drinking, and he was there. He was just getting on my nerves, hey? You know, he's like, me and you was like Charlie and Jeff. He's going on. I forget who it's live we were on. It was either Brian's or somebody or Frank's or somebody's, and he was just going on harassing me. Right? I was like, just kiss my ass.
That's all it took.
And that's where it started.
And that's where it started.
And
Yeah.
that's how it all got created. Yep,
Yeah,
so true.
I just jumped on real quick for a minute, if you don't mind me interrupting. I got to get up to the hospital. My brother had a heart attack. But
No prayers for him.
Jonathan, I'd sent you that email telling you I was going to send you something in the mail for you and your dad to build. I haven't got to send it yet because I ran out of money.
My first model kit.
But this is the kit I'm sending you on the screen here. It's the Frank or Coney Chevy Camaro Pro Stock. And this is going to be father-son build if that's the way y'all want to do it. But I think that'd be cool. So give me a minute till next payday. I'll get this shipped out to you.
That's the same one as the LAPD, isn't it not? It's minus the.
I guess. I don't know. This one.
It is.
I think it was based off there because there was a Mean and Nasty Camaro. Same thing. I have that one.
Yeah, the Mean and Nasty was the one that was black and had gold wheels on it, and then they did the LAPD. Then they did the Frank Acona.
Yeah, that's what this one is. It's a monogram 124. This is complete, but you guys will have fun with that, you and your dad, putting that together.
Pretty
It's got
cool.
all the decals, everything in it. But I've looked at it and I'm thinking, man, with one arm, I could probably do it, but it's going to look like crap.
Squeeze.
I need to
Squeeze.
send
There you
something.
go.
And then that
Now,
night
Graham,
he was
cut
telling the
this one.
story about you
Here,
and your
okay, cut
dad
it. Squeeze
always
it.
in the same shop working together. I thought,
There you go. Good job.
that's who needs that
And
kid.
this
is
one. Hang on,
Those
hang
two
on.
guys.
Wait, now pop with it. Okay, squeeze
But
it.
anyway,
Good job, buddy. One more. Okay, cut it.
Well, Joey, we're praying for your. You say it was
Cool.
your brother?
yeah, he's been having
Awesome.
problems the last couple of days.
Okay,
walking
now we
around
need to
dragging his leg and holding his chest,
5
and he
and
would never go to the
2.
hospital. Well, he didn't have no choice because he collapsed
Sorry,
and delivered
Joey.
in the home,
Oops.
and ambulance took him.
Hang on, bud.
No,
Isn't
I gotta get up.
that so much like, and I say this as
Shoulda
a man,
got his ass
so
to the
much like a
hospital.
man to just not go and, I'll be
Yeah.
fine. It's just indigestion. The next thing you know, you're in a bad way.
Right.
But
Well,
we're praying for him, brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it runs in my family, heart blockage and all that, and that's probably what happened here. And
Hang on. Let me
he'll
just stop
probably be
the
sent to
mic for a
Cleveland
second after.
for open heart or something. But I'm gonna run up there though before they make a decision like that. So I'll catch y'all later.
Take it easy, Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Let's
Hey,
see.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, that's the
Sure.
stuff that I got my hands on for the fishing line tube. It's pretty
Yeah.
thin. I'll
This is,
when I send out my shop card, I'll send this one out to you so you can check it out.
I'll do it, man. And this is the one that I just emailed you back. This is the stuff I got off of Amazon. This is the red tube, but they've got it in multiple different colors. Green. I use one for any.
Yeah.
Red, green, blue, yellow,
Yeah.
white. You got them all.
They come in little packages like this. I got a bunch of colors: purple, red, blue, green, like you got, clear.
I want to say there's like 10 feet on here, and I got 10 rolls, and it was less than $12. And it was
seriously.
there was some colors in there that we could never really use. There was some
Wow.
wild colors in there for the flies, but
I can't remember what I bought years ago, but I think there's like four feet in them or something like that. You know, so they probably had the spools and just cut them off and send them out like that, right?
Probably, yeah, somebody else did, but they work fine. The only thing is they're not hollow. So
These are hollow. This is hollow tubing.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is not hollow. This is solid.
Okay.
It's .08. Like I said, I don't know if you can see. There you go. It's .08, but it's solid.
Yeah,
So
these are actual tubes.
Jonathan, can you throw me up on the big screen?
The only advantage of that hollow tubing is you can it's a lot easier to pin.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why if you look at the top of trying to get it just right, there's my motorcycle motor, Fred. If you want to check it out. If you look if you look at where the blue goes into the fuel injection or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got two pieces of very small black hose that was enough to go over the pin, and then my hose to go in it. But
Okay.
yeah, Fred, there it is. My first motorcycle motor.
Yeah, sweet.
It's got
this one is olive green type. Is again.
So that was trying to make me jealous.
But yeah, this is the tube that I use on most of from the reservoirs down to where it's got to go to the clutch and that stuff.
Right, I haven't
Brake
got
pedals.
that far
yet.
Yeah. Okay, so you use that tube that you got?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
If I can quickly find my handlebars for my Yamaha, you'll see what. Give me a second here. Here's the handlebar set, and there's the green tubing in there from the reservoir down to the clutch and the brake pedals.
Yeah.
So it's just hollow, so it gives you that look, right?
Yeah, right.
I'll send you the blood red one.
I'm having to go step by step on mine because I have no idea what's next. I was just probably
I was going to say
the motor together.
The best thing with Tamiya kits is you can do sub assemblies, but go back and follow their step by step, because if you take, say, number 1 and jump into number 4 and put them together, number 2's got to get in there somehow.
Yeah.
They integrate everything so it locks together.
Yeah. Next up for me is my the very first part of the frame, the cradle, if you will. I know the motor ties into that and the brake caliper, so that'll be my next step. But I managed to get this. I put this whole thing together with clear glue just so I could get a picture in my mind of what it looked like. I didn't have a clue, right? And then I blew it all apart and found one online that was the M1 motor, and I kind of stole their ideas and color scheme for sure.
Hey, Jamie.
Nice. Yeah.
Check your messenger for a minute.
Okay.
But
I might have to get off here though, because I'm on the
phone. I forgot you're doing it on your phone. Just check it. Just check it when you later on. And
will do.
I'll you got to work tomorrow night?
I do, yeah. But I'll probably drop into the live tomorrow before I go to work. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, but yeah, just check your messenger. You'll get a kick out of that.
Sweet.
Papi, what called that?
That's part of the plane.
I do like being on the big screen a little.
There he is. You're on the big screen.
Look, you're on the big screen. Look. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, bud?
What's up, Jax?
Oh, they even know your name, buddy. Look.
I know your name.
Everybody in Canada's name was Buddy. Hey, buddy.
Buddy,
yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I'm doing all right, buddy. How you doing, buddy? I'm all right, buddy. Oh, I'll be all right, buddy. Did you get a beer last night? Yeah, I had a beer down the bar, buddy. That was good.
It's almost
hey,
time now.
Hey, Mike. There's a. I've been reading Greg Allman's book about his life.
Yeah.
And his Greg and Dwayne's dad was he was in the Army right after World War II. Right when they were born.
We gotta put it away for next time.
But his dad, Greg and Dwayne's dad, and one of their dad's friend, they all went off bar hopping one night because their dad got a promotion. And when they went to the bar, they got drunk, they met this guy, and they started bar hopping, and they didn't even get this guy's name. And they're just off riding around, drinking beer, having a good time. It was up close to Nashville. And they rode down a dirt road. The guy that was driving told the Allman guy to get out, and he shot both. He shot both of them because his buddy looked at him, or his drinking buddy said, "Hey, buddy, you don't shoot us." He said, "Oh man, you know my name." The guy's name was Buddy something, and he shot it. And that's what that. It was in the book. I just thought that was real weird. Got shot because the guy said, "Oh, you know my name." His name's Buddy.
Papi.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
I'll cut the parts for you back.
Oh.
Hey, Jax, I know who sent you. That kit. He's a good friend of mine and your grandpa's.
Yeah, you broke it up there, Frank.
Mr.
Tom
is a good guy.
Tom, yes.
Bill.
Who?
Old Tom.
Mr. Tom.
Rambo 69.
Oh, Tom.
Rambo 69. We're out of here.
Oh yeah, I had him on there with old Tom when he got it. He thanked
Did
Tom.
he? Oh man,
Yeah.
cool.
What a cool guy. I got the pleasure,
Me and
along
Tom
with
did
Fred and Brian, I got the pleasure of meeting him at
live there,
Jackson. What a great
and
guy.
he was on there. Did it with Charlie. He likes Charlie.
How can you not like Charlie C?
Keep breaking up, Jax. We'd have to
Jamie
get
G,
off.
You're froze, buddy.
How
there you are.
can
You're
I
back.
do this?
We got to do this. Yeah, right. We got to do this.
Get her done.
It's soon for bedtime. He keeps looking at the door. His mom's coming in. Try to get him.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
Gary's.
do what, Jonathan?
Okay, we'll do this step and then you go to bed. Okay?
No.
Gotta
I didn't hear you, Jonathan. Say again.
Oh,
Me and Pop build tomorrow again.
no way.
No way? Ain't happening?
Mike, are you sponsored? Yeah, Gary, I'm
You
sponsored,
tired, bud?
but it's not like you think. It's
You
not
go
like
bed?
everybody thinks. My
Okay.
sponsors
Say
are
goodbye to everybody. You're gonna go to
scalefinishes.com
bed.
and Iceman. But my sponsorship consists of
Say
giving my
goodbye,
viewers
everybody. I'm
10%
going to
discount.
bed.
Bye.
I was asked on the chat
Goodbye.
about my sponsors.
All right, let's go, bud.
Bye, Jack.
All right, guys. He's got to go.
Have a good evening,
Good night,
Jax.
Jamie G.
See you, brother.
All right.
Hey, Jamie, thanks for
I'll still be
assisting on this
watching.
bike build, man. I appreciate it.
Okay. Check your
Anytime,
hey,
send me a message.
I will.
Appreciate
Yes.
it, brother.
Yeah. I'll check there now, Fred.
Okay. Let me know what you think.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Later,
Bye.
Jamie.
See ya.
But Gary, and this isn't a probo shot. This is me answering Gary's question. Yes, Gary, I am sponsored, but my sponsorship is from scalefinishes.com and from iceman.com, but it's not like I get free stuff or they pay me. What I have, the option I was given was I either could get a promo package every month or I could give my viewers a 10% discount. And I chose to give my viewers a 10% discount. So that's why you hear me say all the time, go to scalefinishes.com or iceman.com and get you a 10% discount. That's what my sponsorship consists of.
Hi, my name is Pappy. I'm sponsored by West Georgia Rods and Customs, where I am the proprietor, and I can fire my ass when I want to. So I'm sponsored by him, and now I'm actually a member of the Broke Motherfuckers Club. So,
Hey, Pappy, let me ask you a question. Have
What
you
you got,
ever
bro?
done a consignment bill where you built one for somebody else and got paid for it? I don't need the number. I just need to know if you've ever done that and got paid for one of your pieces of art.
several.
Okay, I have never. I can assure you that everything that I do, it costs me money. I don't make.
I am working on one as we speak. Not this one,
and
but
as you should, because you're a great builder and people should pay for your artwork. But
well, thank you. But yeah, sometimes I look at it and go, "What the fuck?"
yeah, I can relate to that.
But no, it's I've done several. Several. I've got one that I'm doing right now. It's a 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser that I'm doing for a friend of mine. That's why I have been working with STS decals for a while, because they had to create the decals for this car. But
Well, if I was being completely honest, I already knew the answer to the question I was asking, because I was privileged to hear you talk to that gentleman about the race team that you have built for that you asked to keep on the down low.
yeah,
I was standing there with you at JaxCon when you were telling him about it, so I already knew the answer to the question. But
I
point
do,
is,
I
don't get
do,
paid.
and
People get that impression that I get paid every time I say their name. That is not the case.
nah. I was actually,
Heck
you
yeah.
know, it's kind of it was a domino effect on that, because I would have never fathomed that I would have something like that in somebody's house like that. That I was like, wow, I idolize y'all. But yeah, it's
To have your artwork up in somebody's house, especially somebody And without giving away, your situation, especially somebody who may or may not have been,
Yes.
seen on TV, to have that in their house, how amazing would that be?
Yeah.
I'm all I can do to make room for my little Volkswagen.
It's a good feeling when you get something like that done.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of my friends owns an auto shop, and he has this really beautiful Plymouth. It's his baby. He's been working on that thing all of his life, and he knew I was doing models. And he goes, "I know you do a lot of Mopars. You got one like this?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I've been doing something behind the scenes," and I gave him one. I gave him the replica of his car.
Cool.
He's
I'm
got it
doing
sitting
one
on his
of the
shelf
Jeeps that
right
I
behind his
built one
desk.
to one for a buddy of mine that's a customer, and I built his Jeep, and it's a 1-to-1. So I'm building him eventually, if I can ever get to it. I'm going to build him the 1-to-1 Jeep and the scale Jeep that matches his 1-to-1. But I've
Yeah.
never been paid to do any builds. I guess my work's not good enough. Like Jeff said last night about my motorcycle motor, it looks like crap.
Yep. Like, man, I make crappy models. I admit it. But, he liked it. He took it.
Yeah.
He puts it on his little shelf behind his desk.
Hey, it's cool.
He's like, you got everything. He goes, you got everything on this thing perfect. He goes, even the custom valve covers. I said, yeah, how'd you do that? I said, Dremel and an etching tool.
That's it.
That's how I etched your name of your car. Because he made custom valve covers for his car. It has the name of his car on it. So I had to took an old set and found a perfectly smooth set and got a Dremel and an etching tool. Yeah, that took forever to etch any of his cars on those valve covers. But it came out all right.
Angry, I was thinking of you the other day when I was at Hobby Lobby. I saw that 2021 Charger, and I'm like, should I buy this? Nope. Angry's getting my wide body kit. Did you get that kit yet?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, email me your address, and I'll send you this wide body kit from Iceman.
Yeah, I got the 2020 Chargers kit build.
It's going to be a cool car.
It'll be a cool car, especially with this badass IcemanCollections.com wide body kit.
Heck yeah. I make sure when I get done building it, I put that thing together. I want to make sure I give him plenty of props. That's a nice man wide body kit.
All you gotta do is say, I got this from Scale Model Outlaw.
Yep.
Scale Model Outlaw. There you go. And then I'll be called. Then I can hit him up and go, look.
I'll give you your props for giving it to me, of course.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it.
When I get to the body work and I get the body all put together and the wide body kit on, I'll say, yeah, Scale Model, hook me up.
And the truth is, if it's a piece of crap, let me know.
Oh,
the one
I'll
I got
definitely.
for him for the bug was nice. That was a black box too, but that thing fit perfect.
That'll be
Britta, your question about audio pads, I understood now what your question was last night about audio pad in the kits. I have never seen that actually done. Lighting as far as LED lights in cars, yes, but never used the like an audio pad for like sound or anything.
Used them in RC cars, but I've never.
Yeah. Gary at Blue Ridge Models, I have used TS65 Pearl Clear. I have, and I used it on the Buddy Bill me and Matthew Inman did on Model Car Video. I used that Pearl Clear on the Pro Street Oldsmobile Hearst Olds, and I do like it. I like the effect, but I will tell you this, Gary. I've taken that car to a lot of shows. I've never won with it. I've never placed with it. I've never had it magazined. I don't know. I've carried it. I showed it for a year, and it never did anything. I was just like, well, really. But I do like it. It does have a good. It does have a good pearl effect. Yes.
Looking good, Mark. What are you working?
Yeah, it's gonna have a full white interior.
All right, Jonathan, I'm going to jump off here and make room for somebody else. I don't want to take up all the time, so I'm going to let you go, but I'll be here in the chat.
All right, we'll see you later, bro.
Yeah, but see you.
Yeah, man.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna put.
Thanks again, Outlaw.
Carpet in it and everything.
So
I'll put
what
white
kit?
carpet in there and everything.
What kit are you working on, Mark?
The 70.5 Baldwin Motion.
Oh, you're still working on that. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
Good
thoughts
one.
on that kit now, Mark?
Actually, it's not bad at all. It's got a little bit of flash, but nothing major.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I've always thought that too.
Nice detail. It's nice
Yeah.
that things like the frame, the front half frame is, a separate piece.
Yeah, yeah. It's a sub. It's a true subframe.
Nice detail. Yeah. I mean, it's got a nice detail on the bottom. Everything's like, it's got lots of detail. It's got the extra fuel pumps and ignition module, like the MSD box. Battery separate, brake booster, steering box. I find this a really nice kit. It's got 2 different types of exhaust. It's got the lake pipes, and it's also got stock exhaust.
Oh yeah, I forgot that had the lake pipes on it, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hand built the distributor is nice. You could clean it up. It's a decent distributor. It's just I wanted to make more of a magneto almost style, like a high performance distributor. So I hand turned an aluminum distributor for it, made a distributor cap and stuff for that. Now I'm doing a carburetor. I've put the AN fittings on it and a fuel filter and stuff.
So what happened?
If it'll focus on it.
I still think sometimes when I see him up there, he was a fighter.
It's not going to focus, is it?
All kinds of things.
Come on, focus.
Cheers, Scott. Wishing us.
Focus.
Here we
So
go.
I'm starting to do like the fuel filter and the AN fittings and all of that. But that's the stock carburetor that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So. I'll run the fuel lines down to the fuel pump and just kind of keeping the 454 for it. Just detailing it a little more. Tried finding an actual one of those aftermarket bug eye filters. I haven't found one yet, but
Hey, Mark,
Okay? Yeah.
did you hear me?
Go home. Yeah.
you're breaking up.
Yeah.
Whoever
What
you're
was you trying to
talking
say? I don't know.
Stephen Haynes has a question for you, Mark.
What has happened to your site? The picture is not very good. It was better last week before you had the work done.
No.
It says it's fuzzy. It's
Why?
fuzzy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems a little fuzzy to me too.
Yeah, I know. What day did you do yours?
It could be because I'm only using the camera right now.
Yeah.
Normally I use OBS.
OBS.
I got a lot more settings on the camera through OBS.
Yeah.
That could be why.
Okay.
It's probably only running at, what is it, 480 or whatever.
Yeah, 480s usually. I know
Yeah.
I'm running mine
Whereas,
at 12.
Yeah, I know through OBS I can broadcast. I can broadcast in 1080p. Camera I think is default for 480 or 720. I'd have to go into the camera settings and fucking blah blah blah. Let's just see what happens here if I open up OBS. Switch my camera around if it'll let me. It doesn't want to pick it up because I'm using it, so let's shut the camera off. And go into my settings. I'm going to switch it. Yeah, see, it's only, according to this, it's only 480. Go to OBS. All right. Let's check OBS now. Camera, activate. There we go. Now we start virtual camera. Come back over here.
There it comes. Yeah, and there went Mark.
Pappy, you're gonna have to get on to Mike for not saving you a piece.
Yeah, I just read that. Oh, boy. That's all right, Mike. Pork Chop's wife's gonna make one for me and bring it up the weekend of AtlantaCon. So I'll just sit over in the corner and eat it all by myself. Jonathan, he said he's in the background.
Oh, there he is. Okay. You had the wrong Mark.
Well, no. When I shut the camera down and tried to switch it over, it fucking booted me up. I don't know if that's any better or not. Looks good on StreamYard. What's my settings? I'm only watching YouTube at friggin' 480.
That could be it. Oh, shit. I forgot I had a drink. I had a damn drink in here. Crap.
You do that too?
Yeah, I set it over here behind me and I forgot about it. I started getting thirsty and I was like, shit, I gotta go get me something to drink. Oh, no, here it is.
I made a coffee at like 6:30 this morning. I warmed it up again around 8 and then again around 11. I think I finally finished drinking it about 1 o'clock. I kept forgetting that it's sitting here beside me.
Not me. I will not forget about coffee.
Oh, I get so involved in my freaking model that, I have tunnel vision on my mat. That's it. If it's not in front of me in the mat, I ain't looking at it and drinking it. I'll forget that I have food sitting beside me. I'll freaking...
That's one thing that goes around with me all day long. I have a cup of coffee in my hand at least until about noon or 11:30. Usually I go to lunch around 11:30, and then it's once I go to lunch, I usually got it through with coffee, and then I start to drinking the Coke. I'll be darned. Really? Come on, Pepper. Come on. Get back in there. There we go. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
This thing goes in there better, but it damn sure
Bad
ain't.
thing about shiny parts, it's hard to keep them fucking shiny.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Picked a fine time, put that damn distributor in there. I should have done decals tonight instead of fuck with this engine.
You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
With a crop in the field and 7 lonely children.
Got the seat in, roll bar, hardened steering.
Nice.
Is that
Looking
is that
good,
car
buddy.
got skins on it? A body and all that, Jonathan?
What?
Or is it is it
Yeah,
got like a
Yeah, it's got
it's
a
like a
body
sealed tub.
yeah. Okay.
It's one of those that you want to detail so nicely, but then again, it's that, well, I'm just going to totally cover the damn thing up anyway, so why bother?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen
Sometimes
two of these.
that's sometimes my issue. It's like I want to detail the hell out of something, and it's like, well, really, why? Nobody's ever going to see the damn thing. Let's detail what can be seen.
Yeah, I've seen.
Detail the blower hat.
Hey,
Go ahead, Jonathan.
I have seen two of these in real life at a car show. At a Hall of Fame car show.
Yeah.
One had just this on it, while the other one had the full body.
Yeah.
One. Now, I've seen videos of no body on it at all. You see the frame and all that.
I want to build my own vacuform machine, because something like that car, I would completely detail. Then I would take the body panels and clear, like a clear, real thin clear Lexan or whatever, right? Like the little clear plastic, and warm it up and vacuform the body panels so that they're clear. Put the decals on the clear one, and then put them on the body, or put them on the frame, so you can see through it. That looks cool, Angry.
Yeah. There's a guy in our club that does vacuum forming, Mark, and it's not hard to do.
No, I want to build one.
He built his out of just out of wood, clamped together.
Yep.
It's very easy.
Wood and
front clip matches the body.
Mm-hmm.
It's my drag build for you, Jonathan, for your drag build. Roll bars inside.
The Charger, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Love the color.
Gonna put the RT stripe over the quarter panel before I put the rear bumper on. The rear pan.
Is that 69 or 70?
69. The rear pan, the differential cover, front clips painted the same as the body color. The burnt metallic orange.
That's
burnt
a
orange
nice
metallic.
color.
The burnt copper or burnt orange metallic.
Looks
I
good.
want to put that on. Got the hood
Beautiful
done,
color.
so it's done.
Gunmetal hood scoop.
Gunmetal gray. So back paint is completely detailed and colored the same color as the actual body, but I'm not putting it on until I actually put the black stripe across the quarter, over the trunk. And then I'll put the rear clip on, the rear taillight assembly, pop the back glass in, and then detail the nose and put the nose together. And then that drag build is built.
I found a car that I want to build. Do you guys watch NCIS? Or have you guys watched NCIS?
I have.
A few times.
Yeah. You know Abby, right?
Yeah, the forensics chick.
Yeah. She drives a 32-ish Ford 5-window coupe. And it's bright red. It's got skulls in it and everything.
Yeah, the Vicky.
I didn't know she drove that, and I watched an episode here just a little while ago because I've been going through them all. It's season 3 or something, season 4. What am I on here? Oh, season 5.
Hey, Butch.
Season 5, episode 13, I think, that shows her driving that car. And I'm like,
yeah, the Vicky's a nice car.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to build that now.
I gotta get my
awesome.
Vicky started. One of these days, I'll get my Vicky kit out and start working on it.
Well, I gotta find one now. I gotta pick one up.
Oh, they're all over eBay. They're like $20 right now.
Yeah, $20 US, so about $32 Canadian, and ship it to Canada. So, yeah, so about $80 by the time I get it. Then, of course, she only has the top portion of the hood on. You can see the engine, so that means I'd have to detail the hell out of the engine.
And answer Queen, it's not bronze. I think it's either a burnt copper metallic or a burnt orange metallic. I believe it's burnt copper metallic, the color of that Charger. Because I got two of them. I have a full-on drag racing Challenger, and then I got this Charger. They're both identicals. Excuse me, it's not a damn Challenger. I keep getting it wrong. It's a Duster, full-on Duster, rail dragster, and then this Charger. They're the exact same color.
The 3 years of Chargers are my favorite Mopar car. My favorite Chevy is the 59 Impala, but 69, 68, 69, and 70 Charger is my favorite Mopar.
Got all three of the Chargers.
And each of them are movie and TV show famous. You got the 68 Charger Bullet, 69 Charger Dukes of Hazzard, and then you got the 70 Charger Fast and Furious.
Yep, I've got all three. Just haven't built the 70 yet. It's in my storage unit still. Gotta go dig it out. I got like probably 8, 9 brand new kits that haven't even been opened that are still stuffed in there. I got tons of old cars that I've had forever. I'm digging back up. I'm going back in there probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe. No, Sunday. Excuse me, Sunday afternoon before I go to pool league.
If I had to pick a Ford favorite, it'd probably be the 5-window.
3-window for me.
Yeah, three or the 5. Mm-hmm. Something like that one from that Abby's got, or the ZZ Top type style, you know.
Yeah.
Ones that look like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Ford guy, so yeah. So I'm saying if I had to pick one, it'd probably be something like that.
I know Chevrolet more than I do Dodge, but I know more Dodge than I do Ford.
Well, really, if
I'm
you
just,
look at my model stash, I got what, one, not including race cars. I got one Ford there. Oh, I just picked up the two trucks, the 34 and the 37. So I've got three Fords out of my entire stash, not including the race cars. Race cars, I've got three race cars, NASCARs.
Let's see now. And I finally went and got
Actually,
these.
I barely got any Dodge either. 68 Plymouth Roadrunner, Plymouth Prowler, Christine, and
I'm gonna exercise my constitutional rights.
that's about it.
I plead the fifth.
That's it for Dodge.
I brought my two babies home from my storage unit this last week. There's my 69 SS. There's my 68 SS.
The 69, is that like a really old kit?
Both are. They're both original releases. That's the 87 release, and this is the 91 release, 68.
I think I've got that 69 Camaro. Did that come blue? Was the body actually blue?
No, it's all black.
So it's not the same.
The original release was all black.
Okay, mine was a metallic blue, and actually I left it that way.
The original was all black. The first edition repop was the metallic blue ones.
So that's probably the one I've got. Because I built it when I was like a kid.
And my 67 is still in my storage unit. I'm getting that this probably Saturday or Sunday when I go to my storage unit. It's still in the box. I still got to finish building it. So those are my other two, though. So I have all three first gens, 67, 8, and 9. So they're finally home. All I got to do is give them a little bit of a bath and put them in cases.
Oh, mine are all wrapped up in newspaper in the boxes up in storage here. All from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've got so many, and my storage has got 3 different massive crates just full of cars. So I'm going through and finding the ones that are fairly complete. All the ones that are completely complete, like these, I'm bringing home now. The ones that are fairly complete, I'll get those in next. Then the last ones, I'll probably just scrap them for parts. The ones that are like really blown apart, not fixable.
Well, I've got a bunch that are pretty beat up, but I'll fix them. I'll put them back on a shelf eventually when I have shelves. I even have the Bigfoot monster truck that I did when I was like, I don't know, 15.
The original or the 8990 Ford?
I have
Bigfoot?
No idea. 15, I would have been, let's see, 92-ish, give or take.
Yeah, that would be the 8990 Bigfoot truck.
Yeah.
That one was a cool truck. It's really hard to find that kit too nowadays.
I got to finish fixing it, but I do have it. I got a little bit left on the body. A little bit left on the body to finish.
The museum that our model club helps out at, it's called the Savoy Museum. Right around, it was up the Bigfoot exhibit was up there, and the original Bigfoot truck was in the museum for about 3 or 4 months last year. I got to see it, and they had a bunch of the Bigfoots up in there, all the way up to the electric Bigfoot. That was real cool. We get to see the original one.
Yeah, this poor thing it's been around. But yeah, I built this a long time ago.
Hey, Bob.
I don't see a marking on it though.
Okay.
Good evening. Hey, Bob.
Okay.
Normally they have their trademark thing somewhere. This one doesn't have it.
What's up, Paul?
Your Facebook ever start working again, Fred?
Yeah, I did. I had to I had to take it out, reload it, and I was finally sent because of course I don't remember my damn password. So I sent the forgot my password, and they finally text me a SMS code, temporary password, and I was able to redo it. But yeah, I got back on today. Had a buddy of mine. I got a buddy of mine that works for he works for Google, but he was telling me, he said what happened was their Facebook, which is run by Meta, their servers. They said they claimed that there was 300,000 people that affected. It was more like 3 million people that it affected, and their servers that was sending out the text, the SMS codes to redo their passwords, was in overload, and it couldn't handle. And they said they're just now getting everything. Some people are just now, like myself, getting straightened out. So.
Well, I am starting on the 426 semi, getting it built up now for the dragster, taking a break from the chassis.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Sounds like a plan there. Jonathan, he's getting that puppy put together.
Yeah, I knew I could. What's up, Rick Z? Papa Z? How are you tonight, brother?
So my drag car bill's getting there. It's looking pretty. Slowly but surely. Trying to fit it in with like 5 other cars. I got like 6 cars, 7 cars I'm working on at the same time.
Well,
I had to rip my original release 66 Nova Pro Street apart after I brought it home. That poor front end broke like a dozen times, probably, over all these years I've had it. And I just got sick and tired of repairing it because the plastic's so thin, doesn't hold together. So I just ripped the whole front clip off of it. Took a 57 Chevy front end, cut the lower A arms off, put them on the frame. Found a set of NASCAR upper arms, put them in the inner skirts, inner wheel wells. And now I got a complete front end on that car. It's shit tons better than the original. So now my repop of the 66 Nova Pro Street that I bought brand new, when I build that one, I'm jumping that entire front end, and I'm replicating the same front end I did on this one. Double A arms.
hey, Papa Z.
It's so much better, so much nicer.
I think there's something wrong with my cat. It's going like full retard, spinning around the fucking house.
He ain't got the catnip again, has
I haven't given him any yet.
maybe that's why he's spinning. He wants that shit. He's having the DTs right now.
Or maybe he found it himself.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you. I'm finding my
No,
own damn
because
self.
it's up about 8 feet above the ground.
Oh,
Hey, Marcy. Hey, Britta. See you again on another stream with Britta.
So I'm missing one KC light and I'm missing one of the antennas. Not bad.
I sent you a message on Messenger, Fred, but it's no hurry, so just let you know.
I'll check it out. Hold on. Okay, I just read it, Bob.
All right.
Are you in communication with her?
Yes. Well, I was in the. She subscribed to me, and I was in Little History's live stream, and she was on there.
Okay. I'm gonna send you something back here. Are you active now?
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well.
Okay, I got it. I see.
Semi-active. I can be active.
Okay. We're keeping this on the kind of the download.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, I'm gonna bug out.
All right, Angry.
Later, Anger.
Have fun. A while ago. There. Completely, well, kind of completely fixed. Missing one antenna, but that should be easy enough to make.
Hey, Donnie.
Built that years ago.
What you got working on there, Bob?
I'm getting an early jump start on the on Terry's build, filling in the back windows on the Surfshark, so we can make it into a hearse.
Damn, that's fast, Bob. It's just like as soon as I hit send, it's like ding. Oh, okay. Let me shit. I gotta write that down. It won't copy. Dumbass.
Yeah, just so you know, if you need to get a hold of me, that's
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll add it in. I'll add it in after this. Tap and hold to pin. I don't want to do that. Anyhow, you know the plan.
Yep.
Okay. Man, this is like being back in the teams again, man. I get the plan and all.
Get that BlackBerry and two thumb it.
Hey, Boston.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Jonathan. I'm getting an early start on that Surfshark and turning it into a 59 hearse. Because Terry talked about doing that, whether it was a joke or not. So that's what I'm going to do. So I put a plastic card in to fill the back windows, and now I got the mud in there to smooth it out. Started working on this side a little bit more. I had to
I'd love to
fill
have a
in where-
couple of those bodies so I can make the one on Fury Road.
Oh yeah, that was a cool car. I remember that one. That was cool.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure it's that body, or at least really close to those bodies.
Yeah. But I'm having to go back and delete a bunch of the Ghostbusters modifications they made to the tooling. So I had to start cutting out the some of the stuff, the computer and all that stuff out of the inside too. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a coffin to go in there yet or not. Maybe I will.
You have to. If you're gonna build a coffin, you gotta at least, have a. If you're gonna build a hearse, you gotta have a coffin.
Yeah. Maybe I will.
Make sure you can always have a dog leash hanging off the back bumper.
Damn.
Only people that watch that movie will know.
Yeah. That is true. I seen something one time, Mark. We went out to Yellowstone out in Montana. We was riding bikes out there, and we pulled over to take a little rest. And this motorhome pulls up, and no, there wasn't a leash behind it. But the lady and her husband got out, and they had one of them little bitty yappy, little bitty small lap dogs. I mean, it was just, when, anyhow, as soon as they opened the door of the motorhome, they let the dog out there at the rest stop. And it was in Yellowstone. It was in the park. And it went out into this little grassy area, and I heard a blood-curdling scream, and it was not the lady. It was a eagle, golden eagle, white, and it comes swooping down, and it grabbed that dog. Then the lady screamed, and I was just like, that dog's fucked. It's gonna be eagle shit in the morning. And she was just boo-hooing. And it was gone. I mean, it was nothing. And she went to the park ranger.
Yeah.
There was a park ranger over there. And to add insult to injury, he wrote her a damn ticket for her dog being loose and not on a leash in the park. Yeah. And she was pissed. And her husband was like, he didn't know what to say. I mean, I felt sorry for him, but they were an older couple, and there wasn't really nothing they could really do except for pay the ticket. And that was, and then they're out of dog. Their dog just next morning was eagle shit.
Yeah.
So
that's nature. That's the way it is.
Teach them to have a hairy.
Yeah.
That'll teach them to have a hairy rat for a pet.
Yeah. And then the next time we hopped on, after all that drama, we hopped on the bikes. We took off. We rode for about another hour or so. We pulled over at another place, and there was a big crowd there in the parking lot. And this lady, what it was, there was a moose. No, not a moose. Elk. There was an elk bedded down out there in the field out there, and this lady wanted to take a close-up picture of it. And she kept getting closer and closer, and every one of those rest areas had a park ranger in it. And this park ranger kept telling her, "Ma'am, do not approach the animal. Do not approach the animal." Kept telling her that, and she's just like, F you, I'm going out there to get a better shot. He finally caught her and had to handcuff her and brought her back to the car and didn't arrest her, but he explained to her, wrote her a ticket. Now we're watching all this crap unfold, and once all he done wrote her ticket and got her off the handcuffs and everything. She was just just pissing and moaning. I caught the ranger. I said, "Hey," I said, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "How much is that ticket gonna cost her?" He said, "Oh, upwards of $1,200." And and I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. She has to pay that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really just depends on what judge she gets if she wanted to appeal it. But said top dollar $1,200.
Well, yeah, I would see he's better than I am because I would have said, you know what? Fine. Here's your ticket. You go take that goddamn picture. Have fun when he decides to charge at you.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
They'll find out the hard way. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Yeah, we've had moose run beside the car. We've had mountain goats. We've had black bear in the yard here. Haven't seen him since, though. Ever since I hit him in the back of the head with a frickin' rock, he hasn't come back around.
My grandpa seen a bear last year. He went to grab his phone and went back into the woods. He started going after trying to take a picture, and then he came back out of the woods and didn't get a picture.
Oh my, what time is it? 8 o'clock. Let's see here.
Well, I came around from the front side of the house. And here he was kind of in behind the house and sniffing around and stuff. But as soon as he heard me, he started to walk down the laneway. So I just hurried him up by throwing a freaking rock at him and hit him in the back of the head. And then he was running. He was probably only thinking something's attacking me. What the?
Tiberius.
I love watching those
Jesus
videos of
Christ.
the idiots in Yellowstone with the moose and the bears and stuff trying to feed them and whatnot, or the buffaloes. Gonna pet the buffalo. What an idiot.
Donnie Griffin,
Yeah,
no, I would not put clear over the super chrome. It'll turn it silver.
Yeah, if you let it dry for a couple of days, you can handle it no problems. I mean,
Yeah, you
you're
can
not going to
handle
rub
it,
on
but
it.
yeah, I would not put clear over it. No.
And if you do use a clear, it has to be an acrylic clear.
it's going to be fun doing all the freaking fuel lines and brake lines on this thing. Figured if they were nice enough to give me the brake booster and the fuel pumps and fuel filters and stuff like that, I should at least freaking plumb them in. Give you a steering box, but they don't give you a steering shaft to go up to the firewall. Dad wanted me to ask Brian and you, Pappy, a question, so I'll be messaging you guys later on.
Okay.
Has something to do with Terry, so
Okay.
something he wants to do.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Just hit me up. If I don't
Of
answer
course,
it
Dad
tonight,
does. Yeah,
if I
Dad
don't
does
answer it
stuff
tonight,
for
I'll catch
woodworking.
it.
So,
Yeah, I'll catch it in the morning. If I don't,
yeah,
I'm starting to get kind of gnawed off. I say gnawed off. I'm kind of getting sleepy right now. I'm fixing to go in here. When we got in, I eat dinner, of course, and next thing I know, I come in here and now Vicky looked at me a while ago and she said, "We're going to bed early tonight." I was like, "Oh man, cool." Yeah, but I'm sleepy. I'm like, "Oh, okay. What's early?" 11 o'clock. I said, "Can I get that in writing?"
yeah, we're going to bed early, but it's not what you think.
No, no, it's definitely not
It's
that.
not your birthday, you know.
No, I'm not. No, my birthday's not for a few more weeks. So
A few more weeks.
yeah,
End of March,
21st.
28th. I was gonna say the 28th. But
No, 21st.
yeah, Mom's birthday would have been the 31st.
I'm
So
not.
today,
Well, it is 31st, but it
hey
is the
Ted,
31st. But she, she's not with us, so it'll
They're
be
talking
what
about
going on
butt.
9 years. 9 years that
Talking,
she's been gone.
wow, 9 years. What year was that? 2016? No.
Something like that.
Yeah.
2014. Hey, sir.
No.
Yeah, she passed away on my wife's birthday, February 4th.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that. Oh. Drunk queen, you can't scare. Oh my God. Ted, sorry about that. Well, at least you'll be up under the cowling of the APU. Hate to say it like that, but that's a tight ass space. I don't know what you're changing it on, but at least you'll be kind of covered up.
those are way back in the tail, aren't they?
Yeah, most of them are. Not unless you got not unless like a DC 9 or 10, you got to take that cone off, and then you're fully exposed. They're in there talking about Bike Week in Daytona. Me and Vicky we went to Bike Week in Daytona in 2010. I had a '07 Dyna Wide Glide. We had a blast on that thing. We rode it up. One of her bucket list things to do was to ride up A1A in Florida without a helmet on, which Florida don't have a helmet law. And but she and we've done. I've done Sturgis before. I've done Bike Week in Daytona twice. I've ridden all the way to the Keys. I've ridden all the way up the Blue Ridge Parkway, and she's went about halfway up Blue Ridge Parkway with me. So yeah, we've had some seat time together. Excuse me. Oh, it's a 767. Oh, the cowling does not work as well as an umbrella. No, it don't. I understand.
And then next Tuesday, the new TV should be here. Thank God. That'll be nice to have.
Well, I'm gonna push this to the center of the pile. I think I'll do decals tomorrow night on Brian's.
Not easy going from a 50-inch.
Amanda,
Dad lent us his TV. And that's a 43-inch. And now we're going to be going up to a 55-inch. But yeah, going from 50 to 43, holy Christ. That's tiny.
Amanda.
Yeah, Gary, I did see where the United flight lost a wheel on takeoff. Man, that was that was terrible. We've had one we had one fall off of the I think it was on a rear assembly. But then again too, we had one that the front landing gear didn't come fully retracted, stayed up in the landing gear well.
Now the cat's beating up on the dog.
And
oh God, Jeff, I'm never flying again. Fafa, that's what I'll fly. I'll always fly, as long as I know where the chutes are at. Let's see. Ted and them's had deer strike. We've had what have we had at Atlanta? We had a coyote turn into Fudd one morning. He crossed the runway in front of a 777, and it just sucked his little ass right up in that thing. Slung him out. Man, that was ugh. We had to that got brought in and had to be taken off. Look back at the number of airline incidents back during the Gulf War. Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I was too busy over there in the sandbox. It's party time. Amanda's here.
Coyote flavored juicy fruit.
Well, I was one of those idiots that jumped out of perfectly good airplanes, so, you know. Fred, PM your address again. Got some things for you. Will do, Gary. Flown only 500 times. One instance, eating a bird. I've had all kind of instances in planes and helicopters. Anywho, who all I got to...
how's things going with Jeff? Hopefully things are a little better.
No, Fafa?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. What I read a while ago, it was not good. Not good. Not good at all.
We're all thinking of you, Jeff.
Yeah, we are. Prayers to you, bro. Got that. Oh, there we go.
A red scale scrapyard.
we're doing pretty good tonight, Red.
Dad's been sick all day. He's probably thrown up at least 9 times today. actually doing pretty good. He'd go lay down, and within an hour, he was back in, getting sick again. Then he'd lay here in the lazy boy, sitting up, trying to sleep a little bit here. He's actually been out in the shop now, laying down for the last 3 hours, so hopefully it's freaking done. The last thing I need, and he's got his cold, now he's sick to his stomach, and 74, got to watch him being dehydrated. Yeah, well, that's why I wanted him out here. At least I can look after him, and I know my sister wouldn't have looked after him.
Oh my gosh. Let's see who else in here. What's that, Red? What's up, Kevin? Oh, forgot to. Oh my. Anywho, I think I'm gonna call this a night and go in there and grab me some milk and crackers and go to bed early. Mm-hmm. Anywho,
You go to sleep in your chair, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, once I eat about 4 or 5 Oreos and a glass of milk, yeah, I'll be in there snoring like a little baby.
Put a good John Wayne movie on the TV and fall asleep.
Shit. Hell, I'm going to watch a John Wayne movie. I'd have to fight for that TV. I'd watch it in here. Nah, Vicky watches her, she likes these house hunter shows on Friday night. And she'll sit there and watch that, and I'll just grab my iPad and I'll pull me up something on YouTube. I've been listening to I read Greg Allman's book a while back, My Cross to Bear, but it's on audio now on YouTube, and I've been listening to it, and I'll listen for about 30 minutes and I'll fall asleep, and I'll wake up and I'll have to replay it. I have to turn it back and get caught up. I've read the book twice, and now I'm listening to the audio book. He just had an interesting life. I mean, he was the front man for the Allman Brothers, and just he led a rock star life, but his body didn't let him live much longer after that. But yeah, that's the price you pay.
We go to bed and I'll watch YouTube for a bit or whatever, but then I'll throw on the scary stories on YouTube.
I'll tell you something else.
Stories like Wendigos and ghost haunted houses and all that crap.
Sometimes if I really want to go to sleep, Mark, I'll put on
my channel.
Put on what?
My channel?
No, not yours. Oh God, you know who I'm gonna say, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm being a good guy now. No, actually, what I'll do is I'll put up. You can like white noise, like rain, or wind, storms and shit like that. But I'll do it like a put on like rain and thunder and lightning and all that. Hey, do that. Take 2 melatonin, sit there, and I'm out. It's like night.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the ghost stories that we listen to, or like the scary stories, a lot of them put like the thunder and the rain in the background. So
yeah.
And it's just a pure black screen, right? So
yeah.
All you do is listen to them, and within 5 minutes, boom, I'm out.
Yep, night. It's all over.
5 hour freaking 5 hours 5 hours worth of stories, and you might hear 10 minutes of it.
Yeah. Let me see what. Ooh, man. Well, I may not have to do that. Might not have to do that. Now, here's the radar. That's our radar for our area right now. So, it's a big yellow blur right now.
Yeah.
We're
Only a
under a
little bit
flood
of red,
warning.
though, so
There's a little bit of red, but it's all, good God, it's all the way from Atlanta all the way down to Montgomery.
which way is that moving?
Down. It's actually moving east. It's gonna be here all night. Down there where
Holy cow.
Terry 2 down there in Mobile, they are under tornado warnings down there.
Because
All
according to
all
my
the
weather, unless it changed,
all the Panhandle, down toward Mobile, Pensacola, Destin, that whole area, all the way up into Alabama is under a tornado warning right now as we speak. So, anywho,
Sunday, Monday, a little bit of rain Sunday, Monday, then 3 days.
yeah,
And then next Friday, Saturday, Sunday is just like rain.
it's
So
it's gonna be
I'm wondering
rain
if
here
that's
too.
coming up here. I
I
wonder
hope
if
not.
that's what's coming up here.
It might, because usually all of ours either, once it gets past us, it either treks up the eastern seaboard or it goes out to sea and picks up more, out in the Atlantic, and then it kind of circles back up around y'all's way and then comes back in that way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, you have
yep.
yourself a good night, Pappy.
All right, Mark, you too. We'll catch y'all. We'll catch y'all all tomorrow night on Brian's. Everybody, get you good. Pick your best senior story and share it with us tomorrow night. It's gonna be an exciting and fun night tomorrow night. But bring you back. I got a bunch of senior stories, but I know last weekend.
Unfortunately, I don't have any, if any.
I've got one or two. I got a whole ton of them, but we're gonna have some fun tomorrow night also. So y'all get that best one, and
I'll be there.
we'll be there, and we promise you it'll be exciting. Anyhow, Jonathan, appreciate you doing tonight. You doing a great, like I say always, man. You doing a great job on Friday night. Hey, it the old man here is finally retired. Oh my, Bob.
All
We'll
right.
see you tomorrow night. Mark, take care. Everybody
right,
in the
man.
chat,
Have a
happy
good
out
one.
of here. All right, y'all too.
Later. Yeah, it's 20 after 9 here as well, so almost my time. We'll spend some time with the wife. Maybe go check up on Dad, see how he's doing. Let his dog out. Hopefully he's feeling a hell of a lot better tomorrow. Being sick 9 times today at his age is not good. Getting too dehydrated, guaranteed. But I've been pumping him the Gatorade and the water, so hopefully it's helping.
Yeah.
74 and having a 24-hour flu on top of having a head cold and chest cold, in rainy weather is not.
It can turn into a big deal real fast.
Yeah, well, especially with him, he's had at least 7 that I can remember severe pneumonias. And so, I mean, he's real prone to having pneumonia. So,
Yeah, that's all kinds of no good. That's half
yep.
my problem right
Well,
now is this soggy ass weather.
yeah, I've been just watching him like a hawk. So, but he's stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Try to ask him if he wants to go to the doctors or something. No, I'm good. Hey.
Yeah, they
That's
do,
normally
Red, if
what
they're made of
happens.
second-rate metal.
That's what normally happens is he ends up getting sick and then he doesn't go, and then all of a sudden he's in the hospital for 2 weeks with pneumonia.
Yeah, my mom used to do that. She's since learned to take her bronchitis and asthma seriously.
So, So, Jonathan, I'm going to probably drop out of here and go check on him and go spend some time with the wife. So, I want to thank you very much for having me on and doing the live tonight.
Oh, you're welcome, Mark.
Good night,
We'll
Mark.
talk to you all later. All later on. We'll see you tomorrow on Brian's.
Night, Mark.
Have a good night, everybody.
Hey, Jamie.
So how's Marcy tonight?
If I'm not drowning in my own lungs, I'm not bad, I guess.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, well, this constant rain is not helping me out at all.
Yeah, the weather here seems like I'm in a Sherlock Holmes novel.
Mm-hmm.
Cold, foggy, wet.
Yeah, you want to check for trench coats and weird accents?
Yeah. Looking for hounds on the Baskerville.
Right?
That's a book, by the way, Jonathan. Sorry.
It's been about 5 all day today.
But I am getting the windows deleted on my Surfshark to turn it into a hearse.
Yeah. Gotta chop out all that garbage inside, too. It's a pain.
Yeah, I
But
already
it'll look
started
good
on
when it's
that.
done.
I got rid of the computer and whatever those things were up here on the side.
Yeah, all the
Sanded
gas.
off the pages on the sanded off the, I'm gonna leave the 2 jump seats in there, I think. And then I'm debating on whether or not to build or have a casket printed to put in it.
Well, it's going to be a hearse. It should have
Yeah.
the details.
Like, I mean, Hershey car shows and they had caskets in.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what they do with my custom decals that I ordered for my truck before I decide on the color. And I glued the engine block together and I gotta flip through it and see what all's in it because it's got
Yes,
2
Mike.
different rates for the engine.
Mike, I sent you the links to save you some money. Personally, thank you guys. My whole family thanks you for all the prayers and kindness. It is greatly appreciated. Fortunately, my mentality right now is so mercifully overloaded. I don't know how to process anything. Right, it'll come when it comes. Marcy, I need to have you, Jess, and Amanda get together and figure out what color you want them decals, so I can set that off to SDS and Jamie. After talking with Fred and Brian for a little bit, I want to do a one-off decal with SDS and have it sent directly to you because we all know that thing started with you and Senior and you just loved it together. I think a Kiss My Ass World Tour with first leg being in Newfoundland and the last leg being in Kentucky would be fitting for you. And only you. Not trying to be a jerk here, people, but that was a special thing between them two. A lot of people used it, but it was a bonding thing with them two.
This is
And I'm waiting to see what they come up with my idea for my custom decals. If they're gonna use the same colors that are in the examples I gave them, then I'm gonna probably end up painting my truck black. But beyond that, I just have to decide if I want to do the custom engine or the stock. It's got a million freaking parts, so I gotta flip through it and see what I want to use. Or I might just put an Iceman Collections engine in it and be done with it.
And Gary is going to be kind enough, Marcy, to send me the face decals he had made up, and they came out unbelievably beautiful. And I will take my two, and then I will ship them, and then you just keep it going. You deserve, you deserved it. That will, like I said, Jamie, that will always be a special bond between you, and no matter how much we say it, that's yours and seniors moment that nobody can deny. And it brings every one of us joy too.
so this is what I'm working on.
Okay, I will get with Amanda this weekend and see what she can draw up for me. Trust me, some of the most badass Hell's Angel people I ever know on earth are some of the nicest people. Just don't cross them. That's all I'm going to say.
Nope.
All right, I just wanted to talk to you, Jamie, and like I said, I'll talk with Amanda this weekend when I can kind of get my mind focused on what I need to. And then we'll send it up to you, proof it, and then I'll send it off to STS and pay for the shipping to be sent to you. And maybe if you come down next fall, I'll get to see you. Then I'll take you over to my other dealer over in North Central Vermont to unload you some American goods at a cheap price with a bogus bill. That way you don't have to pay taxes on them. Is that something you think you could do for me, Amanda and Jamie? Well, like I said, I'll reach out to STS. So if I can get what color each one you'd want to do, or if you all want to do them the same, and
Well, if you're gonna do custom colors, I'll go with lime green.
all right.
Because then I can use my
All right.
what is Green Stuff World Color Shift, Chameleon Toxic Purple.
So yeah, Jamie, you'll have to let
And
me
it
know
won't
what
budge.
colors you want as well. But it means you might have to go buy a van now.
Vans, I got Vans coming out my fucking ears, man. I got like 4 of them sitting here. 2 pink ones and the Aqua Ride and the Surf Van.
If
I
we
got
can't, we
Vans.
will
I got
find
the
you.
Foxy Box Van.
If we can't, we will get you one, Jamie. A buddy of mine in Montreal sent me pictures, and I'm like, damn, hell no. I ain't buying from up there. Now I got my guy up in Halifax who can't figure out where he put my 2 Dick Landy Challengers. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. All right, I've got to get off here. I'm going to call my oldest nephew to see how he's holding up. So, and again, thank you guys. It is greatly
All
appreciated.
right. Good night, Jack.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
That's pretty good. But
Yeah, I twitch every time I read the instruction books on a Revell kit. Carefully study assembly drawings, etc., etc. And in the final statement, any unused parts may be discarded. No. Any unused parts get bagged, tagged, and thrown in the parts crate. That's what I'm saying, Red. I bag them, tag them, and they go in the parts box. Because there's a rather large Rubbermaid container.
Wait a minute.
Night, Ted. And Amanda, if you're going.
Cummins, Detroit. Couldn't tell you what kind of motor it is.
I just gave away like 2 full crates of random crap. So I'm down to 1 crate. It's got just a little bit in the bottom. Basically started over. But next
Yeah,
meeting,
I keep mine in an old kit box.
yeah,
I
I'm
keep my parts in an
beyond
old kit box.
kit box. I'm beyond kit boxes. I have to dump them into Rubbermaid tubs.
When
We got a
when it
swap
fills
meet
up, then I go
next
through it
meeting.
and sort it.
Yeah.
Do I really need this part, or does it need to go into a separate thing? And then,
I just bag them and tag them, with the size and the kit they came from, and throw them in there. That way, if somebody gets it, they have everything. They know exactly where it's from. And when I go do the swap meet with the club, which is usually in April, and they just posted it yesterday that we are doing the swap meet next club meeting. So I'll take that along with, and I do them for like 25 cents a bag. If people buy them, they buy them. If they don't, they don't. Bring them back home and stick them back under the
172nd,
table.
box 148, the box.
Well, Jeff, the next time I have a big box to give away, you'll be first on the list. It's going to be a while, though. I got to actually build stuff to have things to discard. I still gotta go through that tub of misprinted resin stuff and see if there's anything salvageable in there. I'm sure there's a couple things in there. What is that? See, that's related. Okay. Let's see what is on.
I took a long way down here because that's the history here. But when it's black. I'm not thing is I'm not in a hurry. And yeah. Yes, that would be so fun. There's there's one body, a body, there's turning. I mean, people.
Make a little room. Here comes Big Daddy. Big like a truck, satisfying like a caddy.
Hey, Bob. And hey, Terry, too.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
What's up, Terry?
Hey, Tom.
I thought somebody fell asleep. It got awfully quiet.
I'm reading instructions.
I was
See,
myself
you're so
out.
much smarter than me. My 8th grade teacher used to tell me all the time, math problems or whatever we had, read the directions. I never figured that shit out.
They're not directions, they're suggestions.
Real men don't need it. You just do it.
Yeah, well,
That's
real
maps, not
men can't
instructions.
pass the 8th grade apparently because I couldn't tell him how 4 plus 4 equaled 12. He just couldn't figure that shit out. What's up, Boston Buds?
Oh, the package has moved one more stop in its trail of tears, Peter.
Do what now, Marcy?
I said the package has moved one more stop on its trail of tears.
Yeah, I don't think the post office likes Michigan very well.
Does anybody like Michigan very well? It's cold up
Because
there.
it should have already been there.
It's
Yeah, tell
cold
me
up
about
there.
it.
So I sent Edward
I got
his
your
Camaro.
card. Your card showed up, but not the fucking package.
Well, yeah, and I sent the damn card out after I sent the package out.
Yeah.
But I sent, now get this, yours and Kevin's was put in the mail on Monday last week,
Yeah, it
or
should have
this
been
week,
here. Mm-hmm.
this week. I sent Edward his Thursday, and it got delivered today. It wasn't supposed to be there till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got your
And
card.
he's
I don't know when you sent my card out, Terry, but I got my card on like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, that's nothing. Back before Christmas, I sent shop card and stickers and that to Rob and to Henry Rob's. And Rob got his, and I got Henry Rob's back. So I got to send it back on again.
Postal Services. I ain't even gonna use that F word.
We
I
know which
just ain't
one you
gonna
mean,
do it.
though. We know which
They're
one you
beyond.
mean.
They're
though.
beyond fuck.
Yeah,
There it
they
is.
are.
There's that one we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I got an update a while ago, and
Yeah, I get text messages. Here, I'll read what it says. Okay, first one is your request for tracking updates is confirmed for, and then it has a tracking number.
yeah,
This afternoon, I got a text that says in transit to next facility, arriving late, 3/7/24. I got that text today, dated for yesterday. And then
yeah. Well, mine.
evening, about 7:30, I got another one. USPS tracking number in transit to next facility, arriving late, 3/8.
Yeah,
At 7:30, the post office
yeah. They
was
were
already
a
fucking
freaking
closed for 2 hours. So
they were a freaking day behind every damn day they sent the damn messages out, because I did the same thing and went in and set the tracking and all up so I could tell when it was gonna get there, you know. But every day they send one, it's for yesterday
yeah,
instead of it being for today. I just hope the damn thing actually makes it and it don't look like a damn stack of pancakes.
yeah. Well, it's a solid enough box. It should be fine. It's the point of it shouldn't take as long as it has. That's bullshit.
Well, that's the good old freaking United States Postal Service. It don't make no damn sense, and I'm kind of wondering right now. I mean, because I sent Mike's card out Monday, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. I sent his out. I sent Britta one out.
Oh, she'll get hers no problem. Once mail's out of this country, it's fine.
I don't know. I don't have a
week.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I sent
I mean,
Britta
well,
cards. Took almost 2 months to get there.
I wouldn't be surprised she ain't got the thing already.
The minimum 6 days anywhere overseas.
Yeah,
I don't know, it took
takes
almost
about a
2
week.
months. Well, maybe she didn't check her mail, but It was every bit of a month, if not a month and a half, when I sent Brenda a card. But she did say that she hadn't checked her mail, so maybe that had something to do with it. But
Yeah, you gotta check regularly. You know, even if you go like once a week or a couple times a month if you do a PO box.
all right, so how many of the peeps in chat or on the panel know about old Ertl kits?
What about them?
I'm wondering, because I can't find a year on it. I'm wondering, this is an old school kit for sure, but I'm wondering how old this thing is.
Okay, first
Does it have a
question.
UPC label on it?
Does it have a barcode on it? Yeah.
Yeah, does it have a barcode on it?
I do not see a barcode on it anywhere. No.
So then it's before 1980.
Ah, blueprint. It's molded in red.
Okay, what is
But I
it?
can't find a date on it.
Hold on. What is it?
It's a. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm looking in the box. It's got all kinds of like artwork all over, even on the inside of the box.
Yeah, what's it? International Opera.
Scout 2.
She's looking it up on ScaleMates.
Okay. I ain't trying to
Right
sell it.
there.
I'm just curious because it looks. I got a part
Scout
number.
2.
There might be a copyright on the instructions somewhere too, or on the box.
Oh, I didn't look at that. There's a
It
note on
should
the
be
back.
on the. Yeah, open the instructions
Okay.
and look at the bottom of the instructions, the bottom of all the pages. It should be on there somewhere.
It opens weird too.
1977, according to ScaleMates, and it should open end to end. Yeah.
Yep, it opens end to end.
Yep.
The
Yeah, look at the
decals are
instructions.
FUBAR.
It should be 1977. Let me see the decals.
I'm looking. Hang on, let me get the box out of the way. Literally opening
It's
them up.
77, Rick. Yeah, it should say it on the bottom edge or in that explanation on the front next to the logo, right where your hand is in the fold.
Manufactured license, Dryersville, Iowa. It gives a number, but it doesn't. It's not a like a year. It's
Not
like
a
it says
date.
80,
Okay,
24.
look along the bottom of the pages then.
Uh-huh.
And it's stapled.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
According to this, Victor Competitor Corporation, 1977.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Well,
There you go.
cool.
Yep, kit number 8024.
8024. Yep.
Yep, 1977.
Great. It's only 6 years younger than me.
Papa says it's the Blueprinter limited run kit.
It says Blueprinter replica model kit. Yep.
Yeah, what color's the plastic?
Red. Hang on, I'll show you the end. What I really got a kick out of was the box art. Even once you open it up,
Hey, Chuck.
the box art has on the inside of the box.
Were awesome. The 70s boxes were awesome.
It's still all in its wrap. The decals, I'm looking at the decals. They're pretty screwed. But hang on,
All you got to
They have
do,
cracks,
Mike.
they have cracks in them.
clear coat the decals, but even the body, you can tell. But all the plastics are still in. All the everything's still in its plastic.
Take, I mean, if you intend on using the decals or wanted to use the decals, Mike, take a picture of them and send them to STS. They'll print you a brand new set. I mean, you had to pay for them.
Scan them and send
Yeah,
them
there's
over,
no clear coat in these guys. You can, if you, I don't know.
Yeah,
if my
they're
camera will pick
cracked.
it up.
You can see
yeah,
it.
they're
You can
cracked.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can get a brand new set.
Put them in a picture frame for old time's sake and put them on a wall or stand it up somewhere.
Right. For Pete's
But
sake,
scan it and send it to STS and they'll set you
Yep,
right.
they'll make you a new set.
This would be a kit that I would build box stock only because of the box that it came out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of an old kit. Well, it's pretty old. 77 anymore is pretty old. And then I got the 64 AMT and the Johan kit, but they're not the hard to find kits. I mean, they're a little bit older, but I was happy to get those today. Finally got them. Whole nother story with that guy, but finally got them, so that's all that
A
matters.
couple of the tractors, Rick. They did a lot of really cool stuff, but the box art is just phenomenal on that old stuff.
That's what I really tried. What got my attention was when I
when you
opened it up.
unfold the box and it's still on the sides of where it was covered. They really went all out.
Yeah, they really did. Yeah. The only thing that isn't printed is the actual inside of the box.
Yeah. How are the tires? That's another important thing for something that old. Are they still squishy? or are they
Was that the tires? I don't know. I gotta check.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd be rubber tires or if they might be hard
They'd,
plastic
yeah,
that
I
you got to
don't
glue
know.
together.
I saw them. They're in here, but I didn't. If they were supposed to be rubber, they're pretty stiff now. They feel more like a resin. They feel more like a resin tire right now. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
a little
guess
warm
that
water,
I
little
don't
warm
know though. I
water
mean, look
might
at the
help
back.
with that.
Look at the back of them. They got braces in there, so it's not like the old school rubber ones where you took your X-Acto and cut center out. I mean, you still got to cut center out, but these got little braces on the inside of them, and they're not hollow. They, I don't
Yeah.
know, it's hard to explain, but it kind of feels like they should be that hard, but I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I bought it on a waffle. In fact, I bought that international. I say I bought. I won the international, the 64 AMP Marauder, the Starfire Olds, and the Impala from Chip Foose's. Not Chip Foose. The other guy. Yeah, Chip Foose. The Impala.
Yeah, that
It was one
truck
of those
at
waffle
Scout
things.
only got popped like 7 times, I think.
Yeah, it was just it was just recently reissued.
Yeah, in 21.
Yeah, I got one around here somewhere. I'm just not
Yeah,
sure where
I got the 21 one.
it was.
But I got
Sorry
those
about
at
this.
one of those waffle deals where you can buy so many numbers for like, I spent $20 on 4 kits, and it was like there was like 20 spots for $5 a spot, and I bought 4. I forget the exact numbers, but
Yeah.
and if your number rolls around, you win. You win the kits. Now you can lose money because if you don't win the kits, you're out $20 or whatever you put into it. But for $20, I got all 4 of those. I was pretty happy with that. But the dude
Got a
was
good deal off it.
stupid slow on shipping. Month and a half to get my fucking kits. That was stupid. But I got them. That's all that mattered.
Might not have entirely been his fault though.
I don't know. He was putting them up on the screen whenever he was, when you were waffling, he had them up on the screens. He said that he wanted me to win 2 more kits. When I started questioning him about it, I need you to win 2 more kits so it'll fill the box. It won't cost me as much in shipping. I'm like, that's not what you told me, bud.
Yeah.
And it's from Atlanta. I'm like, listen, if I need to toss in a few bucks for shipping, I got a good deal. I'll give you another $5-10, but that's not how it
Right.
worked out. But I
As
got
long
him.
as you got everything.
Yeah, I ended up having to raise hell a little bit with him, and I won't deal with him again. But I did get what I needed, so I can't be too mad at him. And they didn't like drop a stink bomb and anything, so I'm good there.
Oh, you haven't found that box elder bug yet.
Not right. I'm waiting. Either that or we're gonna open up one of these kits and an M80 is gonna go off in my face or something. Working with this aluminum for the first time on this Pacer build, and I kind of got mixed feelings on it. I know I don't like cutting it or trimming it. And my file, which is a metal file that's supposed to sharpen metal, doesn't like it. It just rolls it over and knocks the paint off.
Hey Chuck, how are you tonight?
Good. How you doing,
I'm doing well.
Good. Life goes better when everything's well.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, women too. Now we can't be discriminatory.
Right, we can't be sexist. You're right. Hey, women too. Actually, B women. I prefer B women. You know why I prefer B women?
Why is that?
Marcy, don't kill me. I mean this as a joke. The B has 2 holes. A B has 2 holes.
Be right back, guys.
Come on, guys. That was funny. Don't be scared. I think Marcy's laughing. She just doesn't have her mic on.
Either
No,
that or
I'm
she's
just
looking for a
shaking my
knife.
head.
As I said, bee women are better because a bee woman has 2 holes. Get it? The bee with 2 holes. I'm explaining things now, trying to make it funny. That's not working. I'm digging. You know what? The old man told me a long time ago. He said, when you dig a hole, the best thing to do is stop digging. So this is me stopping digging. I'm just going to sit here and mind my
We're
own.
finished the job. One of it.
Later, Donnie.
Night, Donnie.
Night, Donnie.
Night, Don. Is everybody working on tonight?
The easy chair.
Yeah.
1-to-1 bowl of broccoli cheddar soup.
Oh yeah. How you liking that so far, Jonathan? Quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That frame sucks on that kit. Unless you
Oh,
got a
that
good one.
Lindbergh kit, Red. I see those at my show often.
Oh, I thought your dad was doing the dragster.
Oh, you did good on it, though. You got it straight. Looks straight. That thing is such a pain to try to get straight.
Yeah, he's got it pretty straight. It looks good.
Yeah, you got it pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I got the gas tank in. I got some roll bar stuff, seat in, transmission rear end, part of the steering. Yeah, pedal stuff and look like a little shifter thing. And I'm sitting here working on the motor now. A little way to go. I've got to put the piece that goes on here for the belt covers.
Red found humor in my joke. Thank you, Red. I think you're the only one that responded.
Distributor on, header. Just some stuff that goes onto the valve covers and the belt pulley stuff.
Amen, Red. You can build a dragster without any damn twist in the frame. You have scored a absolute victory.
Oh yeah.
All tube, anything all tube chassis, especially something stretched out like that. I agree with Red 100 percentile. Dang,
Oh, I just finished off some broccoli and beef from the Chinese place.
Oh, beef and broccoli.
Beef. And that's probably
Wait a minute. What about it?
Probably Doberman Pinscher and broccoli.
No Chihuahua.
It ain't
They're right
Doberman
next to the
Pinscher. It's
Mexican
probably
place. It's
Garfield the
Chihuahua.
cat.
That's right. Could be.
If it was true traditional Chinese food, it would more than likely be cat or chicken.
Yeah.
Cats
you know what
are
is
actually sold in the open market in the cages right next to the chicken.
There
But
you go.
you know what is better than, Chuck? Cream of
What's
some
that?
young guy.
You can have some young guy. I'll have
Some young guy. I'll take
I
my
had a
wonton
whole
soup.
I had a whole list of them at one time. I can't remember any of them now.
Yeah, they all sound dirty if you say them right.
Yep.
Cream
Language
of
is
some young guy.
fun.
Me hung low.
We hung low.
I'm still working on his 49 Merc. We're getting there,
Did
though.
anybody see Jason got his done today? Jason
I
Hanscom
saw it, but I
Deluxe?
didn't get to watch it.
His looks good. It's like, it's not tricked out. I wouldn't say it was like overly did. I think it's just super clean, and it looks like you could get in it and drive off. It really, it's got the white walls. I mean, I think it looks really good, but it's not overdone. You know what I mean? Sometimes they get too
Right.
tricked out. I
Yep.
think his was just right. But he's one of my heroes, so I might be a little biased. Jason Hanscom's my hero. When I grow up, I won't be like him. Now he and I have a lot in common. We're both from the Northeast and build models and whatever, but both Jeep guys too. So
I'm here in New York, so I ain't too far off from me.
right, you're closer than I am. We're out in New York. You're in the upper New York, right? New York,
Yeah, I'm just
all around there.
about 30 miles north of Syracuse.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I
I
was
go too much
born in
further.
Bennington.
I go too much further north. I'll be in Lake Ontario.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you
was
don't want to
born
do
in
that. It's cold.
I was born in Bennington, right there on the New York State, not just north of Albany, New York, but
Yep.
on the Vermont side. Yeah. We used to go fishing in Ontario, Lake Ontario. Pretty sure it
Yeah.
was. Is that
Yep.
where the salmon run over there? We go over there to catch
Oh,
salmon. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Probably right at the Salmon River.
I was a little kid, man. I don't really remember. I remember the old man had a camp over there, and we would go over there, and you could almost just like reach down and grab them and throw them in the damn on the bank with you. I
That
remember
sounds like
fishing with the brown bears. That's what I remember.
yeah. That sounds like Salmon River because they got the hatchery there at Salmon River and
Yeah,
in the
is there a
fall.
dam? There's a dam up
Yeah.
there or something? Yep.
Yes, there is.
I remember a dam.
Yep. They taking
Yeah.
the fish automatically go back to the hatchery every year.
Yeah, I wouldn't swear to it, but I think I remember a hatchery because he took us up there, and it's something. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's something about the hatchery is where they used to spawn naturally, and then they put the
Yeah.
hatchery there. Is that
When they put the dam in, they put the hatchery in shortly thereafter because all the salmon were bottlenecking there at the dam, trying to
okay?
go further upstream.
Okay. And it
They
was
put
something
in
about
That's what they
the
messed up
salmon has to
nature.
go to it has to go to its hereditary spot to spawn or
Yep.
whatever.
right,
Yeah,
right,
okay. I remember some of that.
yep.
Yeah, they'll all just bottleneck up in there and die.
Mm. The biggest thing I
Like I
remember is
said,
standing there
it's
with a fishing
nature.
pole
Leave it the
catching damn
fuck
salmon,
alone.
and the brown bears were at the falls. There's a waterfall. They were
Yep.
on the ledges of the waterfall catching fish while we were down there at the bottom catching fish. And they were doing much better than I was.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was cool.
They
That's been a long
they were
time ago.
getting
They're
directly
taking me
from the
back
source.
now.
You go up on that Salmon River now, and guys will fight you over the fish. I've seen literal fights break out when somebody gets a lot fish on, and they get tangled up in other guys' lines. And
Is there a big pier up there that they fish off to catch them too?
yeah,
The
yeah,
big
that's
pier,
it.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
at the start of the run. It's right out on the lake.
Okay. Yep. I remember that. They holler fish on when I was there in the late 70s, early 80s. You holler fish on, everybody reeled their line in. You fought the fish, brought it in, and everybody go back fishing.
Right.
But they were like this then. They were elbow to elbow
Oh,
then.
Yeah, people don't know how to
yeah,
share
that's
these
still
days.
that way.
Greedy fuckers.
All right, Mr. Red.
Was it? I think it was just a couple of years ago. They had a guy that got chased out of there by one of the bears. He was
Not
trying to
right.
get the guy's salmon that he had.
He was hungry.
Yeah,
Hey
And the
man,
best part,
you're the one bellying up to the Bears buffet. You expect to be chased.
yeah,
that is the Bears buffet. The only reason the Indians ever went there is they followed the Bears there, and then we followed the Indians. So it was
right now
funny
it's
because when we would go, unless I caught a trophy fish, I throw my fish back. Now you want to talk about other fishermen getting mad, right? You catch an average sized salmon. I don't like freshwater fish. My old man didn't like freshwater fish, but we like to go fishing. So
If
we'd
you're
throw
not
it
going to
back.
eat it, don't catch it. Full
Well, no, we
stop.
caught it
You're
catch and
injuring the
release.
animal.
Catch and
You are
release, right?
injuring the animal when you
You're
do
not injured.
that.
That fish's mouth was fine. But the other fishermen would
He's
get
just going
pissed.
upstream to die anyhow. That's the whole thing. I mean, that's
Yep,
what sucks about being
they're
a
going
salmon.
upstream to die, yeah.
You live
Well,
3 years, you get off once, and you die.
even even here in Florida, when I go fishing, it's catch and release. You know, we try to certainly you take care of them. You try not to tear them up any worse than you have to. You put them back, they swim on and do their thing. Unless I catch a trophy bass or something like that, I just enjoy the sport. Freshwater fish, catfish. No, I'll eat the hell out of some catfish.
Oh,
I
fried
love
catfish is
catfish.
real good.
Yeah, fried catfish. Ooh, and cornmeal. But them other fishermen, they see you throw a fish back, they were pissed off.
You also have to watch out for the game wardens up there.
Oh, yeah,
They'll
they're
sit there
watching.
with a fishing line, nothing on it but sinker. And then you foul a snake or you foul hook a fish, you don't put it back in, they'll
Oh
be
yeah,
right on you.
they'll get you. Yep, you can't foul hook them.
Nope.
We got a spot down here where a lot of blue cats run, and blue cats are really, really, really good eating, and they're good sized fish, blue catfish, and
Yeah,
it's right.
70, 80 pounds they can get up to.
Oh, they get pretty big, yeah. And this one's right in front of a dam, and there's a dock out there for fishing. You know, legal fishermen, you're welcome to come. But I've seen them do the same thing there. But you wouldn't know that they're not in uniform, right? They're in regular
No.
clothes, and they're
Yep.
just throwing their line out there looking. And these guys come out with these big treble hooks, and they're foul hooking them. And yeah, he's real quick, man. You can spot them too. Those guys, they don't have a bait bucket, right? They have no worms. They don't have down here. We use chicken livers wrapped in nylon. That's how we catch the
Yep.
big cats. And they show up and they've got a case of beer and a fishing pole with a big ass hook on it. You know, they're like, "Yep, that guy's not doing it legal." Or they try to hook the young gators, which I don't believe in that either. But the gators up here, they'll follow you, especially if you got like the chicken livers inside the stocking. They'll follow that. They can smell that. They'll follow it right up to the dock. I mean, if you're not careful, you got to reel it away from them because they'll snatch that thing, and then you got to cut your line and let them go and all that. But
They'll jump right in the boat.
oh yeah, they'll jump in the boat. They'll come right after you over that chicken liver.
Marcy, you gonna be okay now?
Yeah, just my sinuses kicking my ass like usual.
Yeah,
Got a
sucks.
flood in my lungs.
Hi, doggy.
My buddy come see me.
Oh, hello,
Chuck, what are
Bubba.
you working on, buddy?
49 Merc.
Oh, that's right. You said that. I'm sorry. I knew
Oh,
that.
you're fine. Man.
I worked on
I
my
got the 49 Merc. I got the Mustang, and I got the Rat Rod I'm working on.
I worked on my motorcycle motor today, and now I'm working on putting this aluminum underneath my pacer. And I'm not sure if it's something I really should have done or not. It's not coming out the way I wanted it to.
Oh, not
Well,
good.
it's a new medium, right? So I'm all about trying new stuff, and if
Yeah.
I can get it to do what I want it to do, I think it looked pretty good. But super glue and paint and plastic and clips that I can't get in place, they're just not working with me.
I was looking around on Cults today. There's some pretty neat stuff on there.
Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of neat stuff on
Catfish
there.
are easy. You can get them with chunks of bread. They'll
Dude,
take if it's
I
on the
can't tell
line, they'll
you,
take it.
I can't tell you how many catfish I've caught on hot dogs.
Hot dogs, yeah,
Oh,
corn. They're the
anything that
cow. They'll
stinks,
eat
anything
anything.
that stinks is on the bottom. That old catfish will suck it up, buddy. He don't care. They are the biggest bottom feeders ever. But them blue cats are yummy. A lot of catfish taste like the water that they're in or the mud that they're
Yeah,
in.
it's
You know?
super gamey. Yeah.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
here, you got to catch them in the spring because as it gets into the summer, they get foul tasting.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
I
they get
lived
too old. They process too much junk through their bodies, and the meat gets funky.
when I lived up north, we used to ice fish, and it's something about catching fish through the ice, especially perch, yellow perch.
Hmm.
Catching a perch through the ice tasted so much better in the wintertime than it did in the
And
summertime. I
it's
don't know.
because they're slowed down. Their systems are running
Yeah.
a lot slower. They're not
And they were
processing
so much
nearly as
bigger. Of
much
course, they're
food that
fatter
they
for the winter.
normally.
But
Yeah.
I used to love going ice fishing, man. That's probably the one, that and snowmobiling are the two biggest things I miss
It didn't
about
do a
living
whole
up
lot
north.
either up here this year. We hardly had a winter. I
Yeah.
mean, 2 weeks of negative double digits. This does not count as winter.
Here on Night of Lake, took in a bunch of the fishermen lost their shanties out there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a
Some
whole
of them put
thing.
their fishing camps up too early, and it stayed warmer longer than normal, and the rivers cracked and moved, and a lot of stuff sank.
Where I lived in Vermont, we used to go out on Lake Bombazine. It's a big lake out there, and right off work. Probably the biggest thing around it was Castleton College. And anyway, it was, we'd go out there, we'd drive the vehicles out there on the ice, and the ice shanties we had were just, you just kind of skidded them behind your vehicle. It was a
Yeah.
Yeah, you
four
just
by
put it
eight piece of
on
plywood with a
skis and
roof on it.
a little
The ones
log.
they
Yeah.
got now, like I went up there 2 years ago visiting my brother. The ones they got now are like amazing. They're like little houses. They're really nice. The one that I was in was heated by the light. The little Coleman gas light was the only heat in the place.
I went ice fishing a couple of times, but I never got much enjoyment on sitting on the ice trying to catch fish.
I like the tip ups. Whenever we could sit in the shanty and the tip up would go up. Of course, that was also I left there when I was 14, so I was just a kid. So to me, to run out there on the ice when the tip up came up was a big deal. Looking
Yeah.
back, I
His
probably
dog
wouldn't want to.
snoring
I wouldn't
already.
want to do it anymore.
He curled up and instantly started snoring.
It didn't take him 5 seconds. He laid that head down, he's out.
Are we looking in his ear or in his butt? I'm confused.
That's his
That's
ear.
That's his ear.
it.
Good news. Good news. Oh, okay. I see his eye now. Okay, there we are. We're good. Hey, I can relate. I curl up in a ball. I go to sleep too.
This is what I put up with every day. It's such a horrible thing.
Right.
It's just so hard to be a dog, don't you
Is that
know?
a Frenchie?
Yeah,
My friend Annie has Frenchies. Hers are the same way.
he does this every day. He waits and waits and waits, and then I let the chair down, put the
Bro.
foot down, and he climbs up, and this is what he does.
Yeah,
Hey, he's good at it.
I got an old English bulldog, and that's what she waits for me to get here. And then when I sit on the couch, that's part of my routine when I get home. I sit on the couch. She jumps up there, drops her old fat head on my lap. She knows she can't get after me, bother me while I'm eating. So she waits for me to get done eating, drops her old fat head on my lap, and 30 seconds later, if that, she's snoring away. Sound just like that.
He's a trip. It's like therapy, I guess.
It is relaxing. It's kind of like a cat purring. I don't know how many of y'all like that, but for a cat, I'm not a cat guy. I don't dislike them. I'm just not somebody that's going to buy one. But like if a cat's laying on you, a friend's cat or whatever, and it starts purring, it's like, oh, I want to go to sleep too.
Yes, cats are very particular about the people they choose. So if somebody else's cat chooses you, that's something.
I I don't know if it's me or if it's just because I'm fat and warm, but uh, everybody's cat. It's like, oh, that cat don't like anybody. Next thing you know, it's curled up around my neck, purring. I'm like, well, we're both going to sleep from here on. That's it. We're going to sleep.
Uh-oh. This is what he just did. And turn around, got the bazooka pointed at me,
Right.
and laying on his side now.
Daring you to get out of line so he can blast you.
Yeah.
Tell me
Oh,
all you gotta do,
oh,
Daddy, is tell me to
he'll
get
do
up. I
that
want to get
anyway. You won't even be expecting it. He'll slip one out on you.
Yep. Dog did that to me the other night there. Took it curled up next to my body and stuck its butt up towards my face, and next thing I know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh
I
God.
don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they do that. Why don't they put their butt at the other end and their head up at the right end? But I don't get that.
My
And
old
that is
English
reason number two
isn't as
why
bad
my
as my
dog is
pit
not
bull.
allowed in my bed.
I got to go to damn storage tomorrow. I got to see if I can find that. I can't even remember who in the heck asked me about that dang anglia.
Oh, that was last night. I believe. What was it? Blue Streak? Was it Mark for Blue Streak?
No.
No, I remember the conversation though, and you were looking for it because I went up and looked for mine, and I've got the whole kit minus the body, which ain't gonna do
Yeah,
him any
I've got
good.
I bought a whole case of them. I had 6 of them at one time.
Who was that? Well, I remember the conversation. I remember you looking.
Cause they wanted to build the anglia because it was on senior's picture.
Hey, who was that? Terry ain't gonna make me go back and watch that video again. I was right there with it, and I know who you're talking about,
Yep.
but I can't think of who it was.
I remember talking about it too. So
Yeah, cause they was talking about getting on eBay and finding one, and
Yeah, you told him you bought a case of them. You had a
yeah,
case of them. Who the
yeah, I'm
hell
gonna go up there
was that?
tomorrow and find it, and then somebody. I mean, they'll probably be on Brian's tomorrow in the comment or something. Hopefully they'll ask the question.
Yeah. It was one of the regulars for sure. It's somebody we know. We're just drawing a blank on who it was.
Wasn't Brian, was it?
No, no, I kind of caught wind. I said something in the comments about having the picture of Terry's car, and would be cool to actually build a 69 like his car, but somebody's already got that in mind. So, I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for his build. I've got a different one I'm doing for his build, but it would be cool to have that car sitting in my shelf, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Talking to Fred and Brian today on the phone. There's going to be some really cool, and of course I'm going to let them share it because it's their work and it's got nothing to do with me. Other than they've shared it with me. There's going to
Right.
be some really cool information given out tomorrow night on Brian. So,
Cool.
and it's for everybody. It's just not mine to share. If that makes any sense.
Whenever the tribute build takes off, I'll, if we can do any kit, I'm going to have a approach for. I'm going to paint it a metallic black. Do that for a senior.
Yeah, I've already kind of showed part of what I'm doing. I mean, for him. He asked me about that, about sending him a 56 Ford. So I'm gonna build that 56 Ford for him. That Bel Air. I got a big block, a big block 460 coming, and some MSD boxes coming.
I got the Skip's version of the Anglia.
That's it.
Yeah, and now that I'm not
Now
looking
I got
for it,
Chuck. I had the old repop, the one that they ain't been long ago come out with the editor's choice,
yeah.
and it's a horrible kit.
Oh, the suspension on these things, these old Revell kits, is a pain in the ass. And
Yep.
now that I wasn't looking for it, I found that international.
Wow,
That they just
There it is.
that's cool.
This one's got a barcode on it here somewhere on the
Yeah,
bottom
that
of the
last
box.
one was done in 21.
Yep.
It should
Yeah,
have
that's
your
the one I
the
got when I was.
barcode.
Oh, look at you! You got the same one. Oh, is that the newer one, or is it the same thing as what I
Yeah,
got?
this is the reissue one.
Oh, okay.
Your box, this has got the same artwork on it as your box, but your box is bigger than this one.
Okay.
And it folds sideways.
Yeah, mine open. Yeah, okay. So mine is thin though. I don't know. I'm looking. Show me the side of yours because mine is really thin on the side. So yours is thicker. Just the box is smaller. Is that how it works?
Right, right. The series that yours is in was in with the International Paystar at the time, the Bulldozer.
Yeah, it's showing. I think it shows all those kits on the box. Yeah, here's a look at the blueprint or the International Harvester, which is a big truck, and then
Yep.
the Long Nose International, which I think that's a 9900, and then the Paystar another 9900 over here. So yeah, it's
Yep.
really cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, guys, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm
Papa,
ready.
you doing it after hours, or I imagine he's probably dealing with other stuff with everything he's got going on. You know, I thought for those of you that don't know, Jeff lost his mom today.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I shot him a text earlier. Yeah, not good. Too
Add him
much.
to add him to the prayer list. Him and his family to the prayer
Yeah.
list.
And,
Unfortunately, there's too much of that happening right now. So
Well, Marcy, was it you and I that were? Well, you were talking, and I was like, "We're waiting for the other shoe." Somebody said something about the other shoe to drop, and I'm like, "It
Yeah, that
comes,"
was
and you
me.
were like in threes. Yeah, sucks for him. I hate it for him and his family.
yep.
But like he said it in the chat. She's in a better place. She's not hurting. We can all think that and be happy about that.
Yep.
Oh, didn't know
Sorry,
that.
Jonathan, I cut you off, buddy. My bad.
No, you're
Apparently,
fine.
I'm good at that.
Papa Z said that Cliff lost his grandpa today.
Oh man, that sucks. I need to reach out to Cliff then. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
there's our three.
And what's up with people? Like, but yeah, thank you all guys for hopping on and watching the stream. On a little bit earlier than what I usually do with my hangouts. Usually I go about 4 hours, but I'm just ready to lay down. So, and if you've not seen it yet, please go check out my tribute video for Senior. It's a YouTube short. So,
Well, Jonathan, thank you for hosting. Thank you for letting us on. Thank you for doing what you do. We appreciate you, my brother.
I'll start an
Yeah.
after hours if anybody wants.
Bob, I'll go to your after hours.
All right, I'll start an after hours. It'll be on about 10 minutes.
All right, brother. We looking for it. Night all. Be
Take
safe.
care,
We'll see
John.
you in the after
Appreciate you
hours.
doing
If I don't see you in the
hosting.
after hours, we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody needs to go to Brian's. Everybody needs to go to Brian's live tomorrow. Get there early and get you a bag of popcorn is the best advice I can give you.
I'll probably be there later.
I would, if you can get there early, I highly recommend you get. You do.
I don't know if I'll be able to or not. So,
Well, bring popcorn. It should be a fun show. The stuff that they shared with me, it should be a good time. Get there early and bring you some popcorn.
Night, everybody.
Night
Good
all.
night.
I'll see you
All
guys
Take care, everybody.
on Bob's.
right. Have a
Everybody in
good
the
one.
chat.